What up, though? What's going on, y'all? Let us infuse a little bit. Yeah. It's so it's so congested in the house. And when it's nice like this outside, you ain't trying to spend no money on no damn central air. You ain't trying to add to your bill when you can just come outdoors and feel this good. What up, y'all? Let's give us a couple more people. Because I got a few things I want to talk about. Just want to put y'all up on it. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. Um, what I want to talk about, y'all, is the fact that the real men on here, how we can't compliment our sisters, how we can't compliment women, period. It's like every time a real man compliments a sister, uh, he wants to bang her. Hey, me and Mary Jane, how you doing, Queen? What's going on with you? It's kind of crazy to me, y'all, because I'm 44, and when it comes to having female relationships, I've had quite a few. Okay, I had quite a few, and a lot of those relationships came off of meeting on not this before this stuff into play, before social media. At least I didn't know nothing about it, but there were phone numbers given over the TV. I don't know if any of y'all remember late night on TV phone numbers, a phone number, and it was the people like you who's up doing nothing, single and want to mingle. So a few of those relationships came from things like that. So it's crazy to me that 20 years later, you come on here and you're an adult. And I always tell people I'm married, happily married. Can't tell you she feel the same way, but I'm letting you know how I feel, happily. And when I say happily, that don't mean that I'm going to roll the dice and gamble on my beautiful wife for no YouTube thing. I always lead with the I'm a married man or my wife this or this, that, and the other. See, I don't know what type of men these people run into on here. I can imagine. But this ain't that. This ain't that. Listen, my motto is this: if you got to sneak and do something, that means you shouldn't be doing it. That means you shouldn't be doing it. So if I can't talk to you and compliment you in front of my wife, or should I say, I'm not gonna compliment you in a way I wouldn't compliment you in front of my wife if she wasn't standing right there. And my wife, she's the type of person that feel like she could compliment a woman, but I can't. And she understand how I felt. Let's say she used to feel that way because I put a mirror in front of her face a little bit ago, and I never revisited what type of effects that had. But listen, I'm because I compliment a woman doesn't mean, I understand they make new definitions to stuff and all that stuff. Listen, it doesn't mean I'm gonna just speak for myself. King Curl, who's a married man, is gonna throw a gamble up on a for sure treasure. I'm not gonna gamble and roll the dice on something that ain't sure for something that's 1,000% sure. I'm not gonna do that. And if I give a sister a compliment and she tell me that she finds it offensive, I would ask her how. Well, because you're married and you're giving a compliment. A compliment is a compliment. Listen, I'm outspoken. If I wanted to poke you, I would say that. But I wouldn't disrespect my wife like that. Period. I wouldn't disrespect myself like that. I wouldn't even play like that. How about that part? I wouldn't even play and kid around like that. See, I grew up with women. So, me giving a woman a compliment, you know, I give my sisters compliments, my cousins compliments. And when they come talking about that third, fourth cousin shit, I shoot it down. Bitch, you my cousin. I ain't trying to hear all that third and fourth and all that shit. No, we're blood. We're blood. Now, what you rather? I see a beautiful sister and I don't tell her she's a beautiful sister? You would rather that? That ain't me. That's not me. I ran into a picture of Jay Dunn. She put on a picture. She put on the picture my nude, and she's fully dressed. You know what I'm saying? She's not disrespecting herself in no form or fashion. And I said, hey, was that you in them jeans? Now, if you seen the picture, you see Jay Dunn got a little weight on her. Now, I don't know how it is out here now, but the way it used to be, a lot of sisters with a little weight don't get complimented. So I made sure I gave a compliment, and who cares whether it's a shape or something I prefer? Who cares? I don't. I just wanted to let her know, hey. And she called it a nude. I even dug that even more because she let you know that she's a freak-a-leak, when it comes to what she like, and what she like is other women. You dig what I'm saying? That she's very outspoken about it. She's, she lets it be known. So, with that in mind, what's wrong with complimenting your sisters? What's wrong with complimenting your fellow human beings? I don't understand it. But see, there is a way that we can understand it, though. You got to know who you're around. And these people tell you who they are, but we sometimes get lost on sometimes self-centeredness. Some of us are looking for ways to become known. Some people are looking for ways to become relevant. And sometimes a lot of things get past us. So what happened is, what you have to understand is, men and women, when I'm about to say what I'm about to say, y'all, I mean, there's no disrespect to nobody. But these men and women are looking at these men and women not as brothers and sisters like they pretend to, but they look at each other as pieces of meat. And yes, in a lot of cases, the men look at the men that way. See, I give my shout out to the individuals that's upfront about who they are and where they stand, not about the cowards that's hiding, pretending to be something they're not. So I do give a lot of credit to the Jay Dunns on this platform, who straight up about what's up and what she wants to be up. Not no hide behind the scene, peek out, Hellraiser type Frank. Don't look at me, don't look at me like this, Nah. Stand in who you is and what you stand and what you're about. So I give a lot of kudos to people like the J Duns on this platform. Kudos. But these people look at each other like pieces of meat. And forgive my language ahead of time, people they want to fuck. That's why it's so much judgment. That's why it's, I used to wonder, like, why is these people looking at Vic in a way where, I would always hear him say Dusty. It's like, yeah, he's letting you know that he's a certain type of person. Like, why is this offensive to you? A person that don't even have to tune in and look at this nigga. Why is it so offensive to you that he's not the type of person you want him to be? And then think about it. Oh, that's why the niggas fucking up the fantasy in these people heads. See, if he was a little bit dapper, then I shoot for him. He was a little bit cleaner, then it'd be something that I want. Yeah. Now, I've been called a freak before, but we have literal freaks around us, y'all. Literal freaks, and they're closeted. They're not upfront. They're not honest about it. They're closeted. That's why compliments is offensive to people. That's why when I went to, what was her name? She's a part of the beef sector, and she has some skill when it comes to editing and stuff like that. Be something. And I went to the sister's channel, and I put roses and not smiley faces, but heart faces off in there to the sister, when I greet her or whatnot. And all of a sudden I see one of the moderators like, she's spoken for and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, huh? Who is that? Somebody's trying to find a woman in here, be such and such as, is spoken for. I'm like, wow. I said, well, that was a little bit weird. I'm gonna stay away from this chat room. I always like the smaller channels because you tend to they tend to get a lot more in depth with the chat. Tend to kind of strike up the conversation sometimes. So I always like the smaller channels. To me, they like a bigger advantage unless you're getting some real in-depth information from the content creator listening to, something the information you're looking for. So I didn't look at it that way. I just found it like real weird. But it's even weirder than that, man, when somebody's looking at you like you're a piece of meat and you have no clue. Because these people not upfront about how they looking at you. They're not upfront. They're not upfront about their sexuality. See, that's what this platform does. When I say this platform, I mean social media as a whole. It gives you the power of the Avatar. Y'all ever seen that movie with Bruce Willis in it? I think the name of it was Avatar, where the people was like at home inside of a machine, but they're controlling people out there in the real streets. And some of the people, y'all, was big old fat men, but out in the streets, their avatar was real pretty women. And they'll be out there, avatar sexing with other men, and the men thinking they having sex with a woman, but and behind the scenes, it's a man controlling that avatar. See, this stuff is real, man. And the average person will find this conversation, so. If I got something better to look at, I'm gonna go feed off of that something better to look at. But this is a conversation that needs to be had. Because in all actuality, we don't know these people that surround us. And if I can help y'all see the things that I can see, I listen, I've tapped into most of the people that frequent around me. And I'm not saying I know who real and I know who fake, but I got a good idea. I got a good idea of who the real people is, who the agents are. I got a real good idea. Those months that I had when I was jobless, I ventured off into quite a few think tank type situations on YouTube and found out a lot of things. And I've been wrong a few times. That's the bad part about it. I always want to be wrong when I'm thinking paranoid. You ever get that feeling? You always want to. You never want to. You want to find out the truth, but you hoping the truth don't be nothing to substantiate what you've been thinking the whole time. What up, though, CC? When I'm right on point about something bad, I be hoping that I'm wrong, y'all. And when I did what I did, when I seen what I seen, when it came to finding out who's around me, it was kind of ugly, y'all. It was real ugly, but it wasn't nothing that I wasn't prepared for. When I came on here screaming about most of these people are agents, I wasn't just blowing smoke out my back. I wasn't just blowing smoke out my throat. That was probably the realest information I could have told y'all. What they call it? Now when they employ people for hoaxes, it's a crisis actor, but they also have a recruiting process for the agents, for the people they have on this platform to police it, to make it lean a certain way when it's not. And also to bring ignorant individuals out of the bag and make them commit cyber crimes. And we just seen, we've been seeing a lot of people get caught up on the cyber crimes. What's going on, OTS? But if y'all look at it, y'all, the counties, the prisons, listen, people are starting to catch on. People are starting to, how they trying, how I told y'all they taking the guns away. Some of these people are actually throwing away their guns. Some people are starting to wake up to the trap. So dig this. When the New World Order officially take over, and people got sense now, not going out here committing crimes stupidly, where you think they gonna feed? How you think they gonna sustain the prison system? Through your computer. This is their next wave of prisoners right here. These social media platforms. That's why they trying to turn regular speech into hate speech. See, they always do it gradually, y'all. They always do it covertly. They never do it like out. They do sometimes, but the majority of the time they always do their thing covertly. That's why they're trying to call certain words hate crime, hate speech. See, in the New World Order, that'll get you time. It'll get you a fine if you ain't got no money, but it'll get you time. Welcome to the global government. And they've been telling you, you got people on here that on this platform that always say, oh yeah, I talked to the detective. Hey, that shit is so funny. that right there is so funny to me, y'all. People put their own self out here and they get into it with the person they gave it to, and they put it out here, and you go to talk about calling a detective. It's crazy. It's people that pick with you, and then when you get on their head, you can ignore them for a while. When you get on their head in the worst way, you hear them talk about some. I went down there to the detective. Man, these people are hilarious, man. If you getting on this platform, and I hope if it sounds like a diss, that means you need to hear it. If you getting on this platform and you letting anybody on this platform dictate how you feel, make you angry in any form or fashion, you need your ass whooped. If you're not having fun on this platform, get off of it. Do something else. Nobody got no gun in your head making you go back and forth with no nigga on here. You do it because you want to. Now, my only thing is this. If you want to, fine and dandy. But if you want to and you can't handle the heat, get your monkey ass out the kitchen. You got some heavy hitters on here. Niggas that throw bolos. You can't take no bolo shot. Shut up. Spectate. Hey, Miss Hicks, how you doing? Yeah, I hit you up today. Yeah, just like I told you I was. Right, Miss Hicks? I hit you up, Miss Hicks? Mm-hmm. See, majority of these people on here that claim they believe in God or they love God, they're telling the truth. But not the God that I be preaching about. The God most of these people love on here is money and pleasure and fame. See, that don't have nothing to do with my God. My God called that foolishness. My God called that foolishness. When I seen how people was with their money, with money on here and how they treated that, I said, wow. But I just so happened to run into some solid people, man. Oh, man. And I say just so happened. But y'all know what I mean. Ain't no coincidence. Ain't no coincidence. I get back in some. I don't want no nigga doing more for me. And when I say nigga, I mean no disrespect. I want no man doing more nice things for me than I do for them. Period. See, I'm not like these other niggas. I'm not like these other people. I rode with somebody for almost 20 years thinking that this brother was on my level because we prayed to the same God. Because we prayed to the same God, I just automatically knew, oh, we on the same level. We're as one. Me and that nigga ain't got nothing in common. He look at things like this. If a person needs your help, he's weak. He's weaker than me. He's beneath me. I don't make it that technical. I think if a person need my help and I'm in vicinity and I'm in reaching room, that he's in my space and I'm in his space for a reason. And if I do got it to lose, and me and the Most High know if I got it to lose. Me and the Most High know if I'm being petty and I'm being stingy. If I got it to lose, I'm giving it. Period. Man, people been looking out for me my whole life. My whole life. Coming to the rescue for me in times I wasn't even looking for certain people to come through for me. Yeah, those certain people don't need my help. But why not give my help to people that do? Why not give all that help that was given to me monetarily? After I get my house and got my house taken care of, got my kids taken care of, why not help somebody else out like somebody helped me? Jesus looked at that coin and he said, who faces on that? They said Caesar's. He said, get a Caesar what's his. I don't care how many hours I spend on that clock. I can't spend no dollar with my face on it. It got to be one of them dead presidents. It got to be one of them dead presidents to pay my bill. They won't accept no money with my face on it, with my name on it. They just won't do it. They won't. That's their money, y'all. That's theirs. It belongs to them. When you die, guess what? You can't take it with you. How you know you ain't been dead yet? Well, I didn't see dead bodies in a casket. And I seen whatever jewelry or whatnot they had on that they was buried in. I seen it still in there. And yet didn't see no life in those bones. So yeah, I got a pretty good idea. You can't take that stuff with you. It's just like being asleep with a cup of water next to you. You sleep long enough, by the time you wake up, that water been evaporated some. Don't get lost in the matrix, y'all. Don't get lost in this shit, man. Never value things over human life. Or let me change that, human. Never value things over your fellow man. Never fall for that trick. These people got a hard time with compliments because they think in their mind, in their sick frame of mind, because you think somebody look good, that automatically means you want to fuck them. Because you think somebody dress good or articulate word goods and you compliment that, that means you want to have sex with them. Sick. And I'm telling you right off bat, from the horse's mouth, King Curl is a happily married man. Listen, I don't care how much ass these girls got on here. My wife has so much ass, my whole hand can't capture a cheek. She has more than enough of me. After all these years, I still enjoy wrestling butt naked with my wife. Still. I used to say when I first started this off, like, how can I just have one woman? After I've been exposed to what I've been exposed to, how can I be satisfied with just one woman? Well, I got that question answered. I'm more than satisfied. So when I give my sisters compliments on this bitch, quit looking at me like I'm committing some type of cardinal sin. Quit looking at me like that. I want to make a person feel, if that makes a person feel good and confident, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of building something up. I've been breaking shit down my whole life. Is it okay if I be a part of building something up? Is it okay for me to allow me to have a sister feel real good about herself? I'm good. Very shrewd when I cut into these women. Very shrewd. Calculated all out. Would I say this in front of my wife? My wife be standing right over me in my head, and I not know it. Well, will she knock me in the back of the head if I say this? I know how to make a woman feel good. You understand me? And I'm not saying that in a bragging manner or a boastful manner. I'm saying that because it's a fact. I know how to talk a woman out of her drawers. I wouldn't dare, if I was a sneaky, slimy individual, I wouldn't dare do it on this platform. Yeah. But how y'all doing, man? What's going on? Let me see y'all. Let me see. What y'all looking like tonight? What's good? Y'all know this, hey, I like the way my man Mega Mortis greet me. He say KCU. Yeah. We're gonna get King Curl University started up around here. That's gonna be the next channel I open up. We're gonna get King Curl U around this piece. Other than that, y'all, hey, I appreciate y'all coming through, talking to me. I ain't finished ranting yet. I'm just saying that ahead of time because I'm about to get ready, pull me out a little smoker rules. You understand? So I just want to say that just in case I don't get a chance to. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me. Always. I'm very honored to have even the most insignificant of you pull up on me, pull up a crate, and rep a taste. You did. So don't ever get it twisted. If you ever see me with way more than what I got right now in my chat, don't ever think that you're insignificant to me, because I always remember my beginnings. I remember them more than anything, where I start from. So, what that means in turn is when I rise, y'all rising right along with me. Right along with me. We leave no men behind. You did? None. And I want to revolutionize this platform. I know I really can't put in words the vision I see. But I really, before this next pandemic, because they got something else coming, y'all. Y'all better know it. I want to try to get people into gaming. Because even if you don't game, we could kick it on a video game. We can set up chat rooms. We can battle each other. We can play games with each other. I want to revolutionize what we do. I don't want it to be like a one-trick pony. I want it to be like many different levels to this. And Buddy Lee is on to something. He on to something. And I just hope, we get a couple humble brothers, humble content creators that, welcome the idea. Because all we need is a few good men. That's all we need. Hold up, CC. I see you. At the end of the day, do I remember how to drop the link right here? What up, Bree? Hold up. I'm trying to remember how to drop the link. Hold up. Damn, I ain't did it off here in so long. Oh shoot. Hold up, man. Let me grab my phone. What's up with you, Bree? Invite. Settings. Shit, man. Okay. I remember now. You gotta press here. Yeah, I think that's it. And as soon as I pull up my damn weed, the damn wind wanna blow. Yeah, come rap a taste with me, man. You talking about I don't never see you. Come rap a taste with a brother, man. You did? Hey, Bree, I'm glad you hit me, man. I started to hit you a couple days ago, man, because I had a revelation, man. I had a revelation. It was like waking up from a sweaty sleep, dog. I need you to do something for me, man. I need you to use your carrier pigeon for me, dog. You see it in there, CC? I ain't seen you pull up. You under there? Let me do this, man. I knew I should have did this first. Give me 1 second, y'all. Thanks to Vic with his bright idea about using the damn weed pipe. Man, I'm able to hang on the weed. Somebody in my window. Boo, what you doing? Huh? Oh yeah. Do I got something to drink in that refrigerator? Hey, Brie, look like something wrong with your damn Oh, okay.
I'm wrong my shit.
Nah, you straight.
Oh, okay. What's good with you, man? What up,
Not much, man? What's up with you?
Man, I can't call it, man.
Did you been all right? Uh-oh. Lost sound. You back?
What's good with it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, losing sound, bro. You set up now? You good?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
I need you to reach out to your boy.
Cool.
Just think about what I'm saying. You already know who I'm talking about. And let him know I need to have a conversation with him. And I'm gonna tell you, huh?
What are you talking about?
Just listen to me. You know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
Let him know that the conversation, well, I'm letting you know, and you can let him know. The conversation is just strictly me apologizing to him.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah, I think so.
Brother used to go to the hall with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
I need to clear that brother conscience off, man, and I need to clear mine as well. You know, but just let him know that, you know, I need to have a conversation with him on some 911 type, you know, narrative. And if he try to come at you like, well, man, he want to, you know, get busy, you know, tell him, it ain't about nothing like that.
No, okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause you know, from the go, man, I didn't never give that dude a chance, man.
Mm.
You know, I didn't give him a chance, man, and I never thought about that shit, man. Until you know, just recently, I started looking at episodes of Cheetah,
Mm-hmm.
and I noticed how, you know, the cheater, the nigga that getting cheated on, always go after the nigga, the woman cheating with, instead of just go after they mate. You know what I'm saying? And the women do the same thing too. The women go after the woman that their mate is cheating on them with.
Right.
Don't even know them.
Right.
You know, and I've been judging these niggas like these last, say, couple months. Like, how these weak niggas keep going after the person that don't even know they exist,
Right.
going after they mate.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, in my case, I wasn't even getting cheated on.
Mm.
And still went after the nigga.
Mm. Gotcha.
I just got hold, you know, pretty much. Like, Oh, nigga, oh, you taking all day with answering, is we gonna be together or not? Boom, nigga. Okay. How you like this? That's how I was met. And I
Gotcha.
didn't give that nigga a chance from the jump, bro. I went after that nigga neck from the jump. So there is no whole ass shit on his part. There is no he absolutely didn't do nothing but get him some pussy.
Right.
Cash in on a good thing. That's all that nigga did.
Mm. Right. Mm.
So, you know, I've been feeling that shit, man. It's been a needle. It's been a needle in my side. Hey, boo.
Yeah, I got the juice, drinks in there.
Oh, you could have told me you ain't have to come out here.
Oh, yeah, I did tell my mom said. Well, I did say it was about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And mom said I could stay up till 11.
Yeah, because you just not about to even eat.
No, she bought herself something. So her bought herself.
What was it?
Some chili cheese fries or something. She had some ketchup or something. I'm not sure it's onion rings or something.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you good, boo. I know. That's why I ain't coming in the house yet. Yeah. But yeah, man. I ain't been feeling good about that one, Bree. Calling myself a whole ass nigga over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't feeling good about that, dog. I'm like, damn, that's me I'm talking about right there.
Mm.
Look at this. Look at it in my chat. Nigga, Jennifer lied to you about old boy. Nigga, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Hey, what's going on, neighbor? Nigga, my girl, my baby mama ain't told me shit about no nigga, you dumbass nigga. My hot head ass went nuts, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. See, they don't really understand, Bree, man. I ain't came a long way, dog. I didn't really came a long way, man. I've been working hard, man, to stop being the nigga I was, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand it, man. I don't give a fuck who you know, nigga. Don't get drug slapped. You know I know who you is, nigga. Stop playing with me. And if it don't apply, let it fly. I don't care who you know, nigga. Good for you. Want a cyber cookie? The fuck? Yeah, go ahead. I'm outside. You could have a full-blown conversation, nigga. Whatever you need to do. With whoever you talking about. These niggas, man. I mean, hey, you can't live with it, but you can't live without it neither, man. These niggas, boy, it's so amusing to me, man. It's like you could be the boredest nigga in the world. You come on here, somebody gonna find you something to do. and they gonna actually think they're annoying you, and they gonna be actually giving you something to talk about. I don't know if I don't really understand the trolls, man. A lot of these trolls. Some of them I understand, but a lot of them I don't understand. Like, nigga, are you trying to hurt me or help me? Because you doing a bad job on hurting me.
Say the trolls. Gotta have the trolls, man.
Gotta have them, dog. Got to. It ain't right without them, dog.
Gotta have the trolls, man.
And another thing they do, they help keep you sharp, too. Knowing that it's a motherfucker waiting to see you fall on your face at any given moment. Man, just help you stay sharp, man. You know?
Yeah.
So I appreciate it, though, man. But yeah, Bree, I was thinking about that, dog. I was by your crib and shit. I was like, let me call this nigga. And got sidetracked by something, but I knew I was going to hit you up eventually, and you popped up on the damn show. That's what's up, man. Everything happened for a reason, man. I mean, everything, bro. I had to be sure I wanted to do it too, and I had to holler at his son. You know what I'm saying? To let it, put him ahead. Just let him know what I'm gonna do before I do it.
Right.
I want to surprise him. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be already knowing what's going on.
Yeah. How he doing? I know he had that accident. Man. He doing better?
Oh yeah, man. Nigga, he didn't get finishing. Well, he doing high school courses, but he's in vocational school. He's trying to cook.
Oh, okay. Wow, yeah. Look at that. Okay.
Real nice, man. And you know what? The nigga may have failed the first 18 years. Speaking on his old man. But maybe he can correct on the next 18. You feel me?
Yeah.
Maybe he can come better. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this help with that. Help heal, whatever ain't right. Because truth be told, because of what I'm telling you now, I had a lot to do with that shit. I had a lot to do with that shit, man. I straight up, man. And when I say went at his neck, and that's crazy. Look at this troll, man. This troll put this name out here. That name right there was the nigga that stopped me from hurting old boy, man.
Oh, it must be Slim.
My boy Mark.
Oh, Mark. So the one with the Grand Marquis?
Right. Yeah. My boy Mark was there, man. My boy Mark, when I grabbed that nigga neck, man, my nigga Mark grabbed my wrist, nigga. It was like me and Mark had that nigga in the lock. Mark grabbed my wrist, man, was looking me in my eyes like, man, like, what the fuck is you doing, nigga? I could have lost my life, man. My girl daddy was still alive then, man. That nigga wouldn't have had no problem with hitting me in my head with that motherfucking thing, dog. I don't know why he had mercy on me. I don't know. I just counted as a blessing. In his house, nigga, raising hell. Oh man, shit, man.
Yeah, that's a big thing, right? That's a big deal.
Hey, Bree, I bullshit you not, man. This nigga ain't had no problem with motherfucking knocking a nigga upside his head, dog. Ain't got no problem with it, dog.
Right.
No problem with it, man. And for me to look back, I look back at that shit years later, Bree, I was like, damn, man. Like, whoa. I was on some real dumb shit. I was on some real dumb shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Look at these motherfuckers. These hoe ass niggas. One of these bitch ass niggas done got hold to my goddamn phone. One of my phone lists and shit in my phone. You know how everything on Google now when you set your shit up, Bree?
Yeah.
So one of these bitch ass niggas then took my ID code from the top of the when you like if you type up my page on your shit, you got a code that's only you.
Hey, y'all.
What up, though, man? So look, these motherfuckers giving names off my goddamn phone list. Bitch, nigga, you better be careful with them names. I can't control what happened to you and what these people do to you now.
What's going on?
So, bitch, nigga, I don't care who you know. You better be careful with them names. I ain't gonna warn you no more than that. Now you see where I'm at, nigga. You ain't stepping over here. If you ain't stepping over here, nigga, raw dog style, and you gonna hide behind the avatar, nigga, stop typing. Ain't gonna do you no good. I'm gonna make you mad at me.
Hey, what that nigga Pimp C say? Niggas hiding behind them email addresses.
Niggas hiding behind them email addresses, nigga. Now you know all them people. Now introduce yourself, tough guy. Nigga, you better stop before I piss you off.
Man.
And make your cam up, nigga. I'm gonna make your cam up. You better stop. I'm gonna pay attention to you, and if I pay attention to you, nigga, you ain't gonna like it.
Hell no.
But see
What's
what that
good with
do,
it, Bree?
what that
Man.
do, though, Bree, is just let you know you're doing something right, man. When you got a hater, you got a troll or two, let you know you're doing something right, dog. Salute, white boy Beasley. Salute. Thanks for letting me know. I'm a king. What up, CC, man? What's up?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, that we can.
What's good with y'all? Hey man, I got one of them sticky rolled up right now, man. I got me a cup of coffee, man. I'm ready to walk with y'all today, man. What we doing?
Nah.
Man, you fucking with them papers, with them raps and shit? Oh no, you ain't ready to walk with me, man.
Hey man, I got my hiking boots on, man. We can go turf, we can go in the water, man. Where we going?
I just was making people aware out here, man, that the reason we get judged so much by each other it's not because you got people looking at each other as equals and as brothers and sisters. It's people looking at you like pieces of meat.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of dykes and homosexuals in the closet on here, dog. That ain't looking to help build up, nigga. They trying to see what's inside you. Man, they trying to get that. They trying to get that demon out you. Women, they trying to get up inside you. You did what I'm saying?
Y'all saw what they did to to Umar Johnson, right?
What they do?
He went on a panel.
Oh yeah.
With Cynthia G and all of that.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
They told her that there was a tradie on there the whole time. They ain't say nothing just so they could use all of that, try to use all that against them, and now they try to use that to stop his school. First they was asking her where the school at. Now they try to use that to get him canceled and stop the school. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Hey, what's gonna happen is what's gonna happen. My thing is this. Like I was just making an argument. That money with them faces on there, that's their money.
Yeah.
That's their money.
Season things this season.
World. They do what the fuck they want to do with their stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't surprising to me. So because he was upset about them blindsiding him like that, and he wasn't real disrespectful with the rebuttal neither. He wasn't real. He said bro a couple times. Concerning the lady, the man.
I ain't know, bro.
Yeah. He said that. But if that right there is enough to get your shit taken away from you, why would you want to slave for this world, man? Why would you want to contribute anything like that to this world? And he ain't teaching nothing but fucking devil worship, talking about Amun Ra and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's an example. It's speaking out to us, though. Why would you want to slave for a society that can just take all you didn't work for because you said something like bro to a transvestite?
People tired of being broke, K.
They tired of being broke? Well, hey, kiss the dragon. Kiss the dragon. You won't have to be broke no more.
I ain't saying it's right, but I'm just saying, hey, man, some people be real tired of being broke.
Hold up, man. Let me address this troll right here. Bitch nigga, I don't give a fuck what you expose about my phone, what you had on it. Bitch nigga, you got the wrong guy. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Put that shit on a billboard and stick it in the middle of Detroit, motherfucker. I know everything. Bitch, if you know everything, why ain't you pulled up on me yet? I'm outside. in my car. So listen, whatever you think you know, I don't give a fuck. Whatever you do know, I don't give a fuck. You got it? We get it? I don't give a fuck about no names. I don't give a fuck about no times. I don't give a fuck about no numbers. I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. You're entertaining me. All right? Now I'm going to block your puss ass from my goddamn chat if you keep on disrupting my conversation.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna tire your ass. I'm gonna get you out of there. I'm gonna get you out of there. And one more thing before these brothers continue. Stop talking about it and be about it. Nigga. Put a rush job on that. Now go ahead, brothers. My bad. I'm just a little buzzed right now and feel like snapping.
Oh, hey, turn up, K.
Turn
You
up.
did. Feel like
Hell
snapping
yeah,
a little
turn
bit,
up,
you
man.
know.
Shit.
You did. Let me see this bitch nigga right quick, man. Let me look this nigga in the eye right quick so he can understand where I'm, so he can feel where I'm coming from. You hear me, bitch nigga? I don't care about no information you got about this or that. You put my neighbor's name up there.
What?
You did.
What?
Nigga got my neighbor's name up there. I ain't gonna tell y'all which one. Bree should know who it is. Got my neighbor's name up there. Like, nigga, what the fuck do you got access to my phone book? A weak ass nigga did this shit some months ago. I'm okay with that. All right. But just walk easy. Listen, just walk easy with those names. Cause if you aggravate the wrong one, they're gonna do what you did to me to you. And they're not just gonna talk shit to you, they're gonna send somebody to you. So, be careful. I don't mind you trying to aggravate me. I like being aggravated sometimes. I aggravate people all day. Ask my wife. I do it all day. I have fun doing it. I got a couple people on here, y'all. I got a time guy. You did. That threatened to dox me. And I'm still waiting on that. Waiting to dox me. And
hey, I like that King Curl hat, man.
You like how I just took Kansas City and made it mine, nigga? You like that, dog?
Hey, I wasn't even going to bring up the establishment. I was leaving there exactly what you did with it, King.
You understand? Hey, that's what. Hey, we set trends around this motherfucker. We don't follow them.
That's real, man. That's real. Especially our generation.
When he irritates you, you can block him if he irritates you. If not, if you ain't paying no attention to him, let that nigga rock. He just making my chat look like there's some action going down. Hey, we can use him till we use him up. How about that? Use that nigga. But nigga, hold on, let me look this nigga in his eyes right quick, man. Look, man. I'm from that way. I don't play. You understand? I don't play when it comes to this real life stuff, man. So listen, if you want to see me in real life, you got a problem with me, an issue where you want to go dig into my background and know who I'm screwing and how I looked 20 years ago, If you want to do that, so be it, dude. I mean, be my guest. But nigga, when you really talking about swimming with sharks in a shark tank and you ain't no shark, think about what you're doing now. Think about that now. Because those names you got running around on in my chat, you know, they have whole families, children up under them. Don't play with the wrong one now.
Hey, I was just watching that. I was watching a little snippet of NWA, the movie. Remember when them little boys was on the bus throwing up gang signs?
Oh yeah, yeah.
My man came
That
on the
dude ran
bus.
up in there with the gun. Go ahead,
And
throw them fingers up like how you was before.
I'm like, oh shit, nigga gonna pull this card.
Man, I ain't look at that bullshit ass movie, man. Hey, y'all asking a nigga that actually believed these niggas was real to go back, to go back in time and remember how motherfucking cum drunk I was following these niggas. Knowing all they goddamn songs from front to back, thinking these niggas was really from the streets, and these motherfuckers college professors. Man, fuck them niggas, man. I should have known something, man. DOC said this shit a long time ago, man. He said, man, he was throwed off because he got off into this shit. And he said he ain't know nothing about it. He said he's a motherfucking college kid that's been on the porch his whole life. When he got off into this shit, it was like stepping off into a whole new world. I'm like, what? That motherfucker talk about when Eazy-E took him to his first motherfucking satanic meeting. Y'all ever catch that one? Man, that motherfucker, listen, right after he gave that interview, that nigga damn near lost his life. You notice how he had that real bad car accident, and he don't look like he had one, but the only way you can know he had one because he lost his voice box or some shit. They shut that bitch up quick, nigga. They shut his ass up fast. He went to talk about that secret meeting like he talked about it like he ran up out that bitch. He's like, man, I don't know nothing about this type of shit. And not too long after that, man, that nigga had that accident. Yes, sir. Everything real bad accident. That motherfucker looked exactly how he looked. The only thing was he couldn't hardly talk. I said, hell no. What type of shit is that? Never heard of it in my. Now, the only other person I heard go through something like that was Muhammad Ali and Richard Pryor. Remember, they got to the point where they can't even talk no more because the motherfuckers was talking too much. Especially Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor, nigga. Listen, Richard Pryor didn't have no problem with letting you know he got into Hollywood by way of gay sex. He had no problem with letting nobody know. He talked that shit, nigga, like it was us talking about the Lions game. Bullshit you not. Go back to any roast he ever did. Go back to any time he ever had the free, like an open stage, him on stage by himself. He always talked about that shit.
Hey, what disease did Malcolm X? What disease they say he got?
Ali.
Oh, damn, I said Malcolm X. I meant Muhammad Ali.
I think he had that same shit that Michael J. Fox was supposed to have.
Parkinson, yeah.
I think he had that one. That's crazy because you remember Ali fashioned himself off of sliding punches and not getting hit. And you get a nigga like George Foreman who welcomed punches and welcomed getting hit. And here you go, Muhammad Ali. He all of a sudden can't talk before he died. And George Foreman, fine as a motherfucker, you know, talking good and saying 5 8-syllable words, shit he wasn't doing when he was boxing, you know. It's kind of crazy, man, but that's our paradigm. That's what we set up to believe.
Hmm.
Thank me later for promoting you.
Ali did get rocked a couple times though.
Oh, he got the shit rocked out of him. You know he got. He ran into some big dogs. You know he got his
He got rocked. He got rocked a couple times.
He got rocked. I like how you said that a couple times. See, this nigga George Foreman and the rest of his contemporaries. These niggas went for the they listen, they didn't run and slide from punches. They didn't run and slide. So where you got Ali got rocked a couple times, you had niggas like George Foreman that was getting rocked all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? He just always proved more powerful. But he was taking the motherfucking blows, nigga, like he was immune to them.
You know what? He is a lot bigger than Ali though.
He's a lot bulkier, but Ali way bigger than that nigga.
I say that to say his build, he can absorb them hits better than Ali can, is all I'm saying.
Shit, man, Ali ain't no little nigga.
Compared to George Foreman.
Nigga, you play Fight Night with me, nigga. You seen how big Ali was to George Foreman? No, George Foreman wasn't on there. Who else was big as hell on that bitch, man? Ali was bigger, man. Ali, you gotta remember, man. Ali was what? 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah, but how what was his bulk though?
Shit, man, that nigga was well over 2.
Yeah, but fucking Foreman was well over that.
Yeah, Foreman was more compact with it though. You know, he was more compact with it.
He was a lot thicker, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, they body builds was different, but yeah, Foreman was a lot more closer to the ground than Ali was. Yeah. I give you that. I give you that. Oh man, look at this nigga right here, man.
What'd he say? I ain't looking at the chat. What he saying?
This nigga say,
tell him to give it up, man. Tell him to go ahead and tap out, man.
Hey, he said, I just sent this screen to Jennifer's phone and all the names I typed in the chat. You need some more listeners. Thank me later for promoting you. Nigga, if you don't get your pussy ass up here. So you say you promoted me by sending something to my wife? Get your monkey ass up out of here, nigga. You banned. In the words of a dusty ass YouTuber, bye, bitch.
Hell no.
Talking about promote, nigga. That's what I think about your promotion. Promote that, nigga. Promote that. You know, promote, nigga, please. But yeah, man. The thing is, you know, you take all them hits upside the head and you come out to be a goddamn architect of a fine machine, of a goddamn in-house grill. And I know he done sold millions of them motherfuckers, dog.
Oh yeah, I done bought 2-3 of them bitches.
Hell yeah. Nigga, I got the big one and the small one, nigga. Shit. Hell yeah. You know how convenient that motherfucker was? And I say was because that bitch been collecting dust for about 2-3 years now, you know. But it was very convenient, man. Raising my 4 boys. Oh man, hell yeah. Hell yeah, dog. But what I'm saying is I can agree with you on a lot of the stuff you say, you know, when it comes to trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. But the thing is if you go back and do a little bit of research on like the last few interviews Ali had leading up to him catching this disease, well, disappearing off the scene for a bit, and then ending up with this disease, you'll know, that they shut that nigga up. They basically did what they did what the Nation of Islam did to Malcolm X, nigga. They silenced that nigga. Silenced him.
Is Parkinson's a real disease?
I don't know. I never really did no research on it, man. Because you my next thing was this, Bree, and I know y'all ain't gonna feel where I'm about to come from on this.
Go ahead, player.
The nigga was acting that shit the whole goddamn time. I don't believe he was, I don't believe that motherfucker was fucked up like that. I believe it was an act, nigga.
I asked, is Parkinson's a real disease? Because who can't it? Okay, I asked if it's a real disease because can people really get it? And if people can really get it, that means celebrities can get it too, right?
Yeah.
So
Michael J. Fox supposed to have it.
So what I'm saying is it possible that Muhammad Ali actually got the shit?
Well, I would have to know where you get it from.
So that's what I'm saying. You saying you really don't know if it's real or not, right?
Yeah, I really haven't did the research on it.
So what I'm saying is, if you really don't know if it's a real thing, then how can you say that he ain't got it? Or I'm saying that, is it a possibility if you really can get it? You said you haven't done the research.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more so we don't know until we do the research. We can't say for sure what it really is or what he really got. You know what I'm saying?
You saying as far as the symptom is concerned?
No, as far as the disease is concerned, did he have it?
I think that's what he's supposed to have.
I'm saying, but did he really have it?
Like
you saying that it was an act, and you saying that he really didn't have it. That was their way of shutting him up or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just asking, is it a possibility that he really was diagnosed with this disease and it was for real?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a possibility.
Okay.
But look at who we talking about, dog. We talking about the serpent, man. The serpent don't tell the truth. The serpent never tell the truth without lies all entangled through that motherfucker.
Right. Now I hear what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, if there's a possibility that he really could have had the disease and really had this disease and it was real,
mm-hmm.
then we can't be for certain that it was all an act. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Okay.
Nothing is for certain.
Right.
Nothing is for certain. But what you got to understand is that all of their characters have multiple roles they play.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you get the football player that turned into a movie star. That's why you get the rap star that turned into a movie star. You feel what I'm saying? So all of their characters always have multiple roles, depending on their fan base, how much their fans or people that worship them or look for them wants to see them. So, if they're in demand, they're going to come on the scene doing something, having a conversation at a restaurant. They're going to be on the scene doing something.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Now,
Mm-hmm.
Michael J. Fox, he was a must-have because of Back to the Future. We grew up with him. Well, people my age grew up with him on Fox 50, Family Ties.
You say he a must have. What you mean by must have?
You know, for the for the fan base,
Okay.
because most of the people that grew up with him were still living.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came with that Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, that made him even more in demand.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what led up. I don't know how many punches he took in the head,
Mm-hmm.
or what led up to him having Parkinson's.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just associating Ali getting hit in the head to, you know, just all of a sudden can't talk no more. I don't even know the symptoms of Parkinson. I just know what I seen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're about to get a little tornado out here, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh snap! That feel almost orgasmic right there, my brother. Oh
Mm-hmm.
shit! I almost had my breath taken away right there. Oh, I need about a dozen more of those. During the next 30 minutes of this live stream. What I just felt this wind just doing. Oh my goodness, bro. You talking about paradise? That's what paradise would feel like. That's the ideal weather right there. But yeah, Bree, I can't even zero in. You know, I'm so sleep on what the disease is. I don't even know what caused it, bro. I just associated with him being a boxer, to him, you know, barely being able to talk. So I don't know what caused it, but you know, maybe him and Michael J. Fox had some things in common. You know, that, you know, two people that's in entirely two different works in life end up with that same disease.
Right.
You know.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
But you gonna hear from Curl first, something you ain't never heard before. That nigga was silenced, nigga. Flat out. That nigga, man, go back and listen to some of that nigga little interviews, man. That nigga was talking some shit, dog. I'm like, damn, they allowing him to talk like that? Remember how Coleman Young used to talk, Bree? That nigga was snapping like that, like Coleman Young used to snap, nigga. Coleman Young used to snap, nigga. That nigga get on Channel 7 cussing, nigga, like, bitch. The mayor, like, bitch, hey, why the fuck you talking to, man? You know? But yeah, y'all, before y'all came through, I was talking about how these niggas, you know, make like complimenting these sisters on here is a cardinal sin because I'm a married man. And just automatically, because I compliment a sister, I want to fuck them. Oh, I'm trying to fuck them. You did?
What type of compliment are you giving her?
Just like I asked this one sister, was that you in those jeans? Now that sounds disrespectful to you.
Not for a single man.
For a married man.
Okay.
Now, what'd you say, Carol? I ain't hear you. What'd you say, Carol? I ain't hear you.
Well, let me give you the whole scenario. The sister put a post up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "My nudes." What up, Classic? Get on up here, man. Get on up in here, man. The sister say, "My nudes," right? And on the picture, it's like a piece of her body and somebody sitting down. So the question was, is that you with the jeans on? You couldn't even really see her whole setup. You just seen a person sitting down and in back of her, on the side of the person that's sitting down with somebody standing up. Looked like they was doing something, like putting up something on the wall or
Yeah,
looking at
posing.
something on the table. You know, nothing sexual. But my question was pertaining to, is that supposed to be your nude? Is that you with the jeans on? You know, addressing her saying my nudes.
But it was meant as a compliment, though, right?
Well, what I said after that was a compliment.
What was that?
Thumbs up.
Oh man, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Fuck all that nitpicking shit. That's cool, nigga. We ain't about that. We ain't turning into no Karens or nothing, man. Fuck all that.
My nigga, man. I listen. I'm over here like, damn. Did I say something like? Was it out the? You know, like
Yeah,
wow,
no, man. Nigga, that ain't shit. Compared to what these niggas be saying to these bitches, nigga, hell no.
Yeah. My point exactly, man. I'm talking about just a compliment, like your hair's pretty. A
Yeah,
compliment,
I
dog.
done
You know?
heard niggas say shit cringeworthy. I be like, God damn.
Like nigga rent a room, you know, type of shit.
You know, shit. I mean, that whole no punches. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bring.
I mean,
Hey, bring.
Oh, that's that gas.
yeah, okay, nigga, shit,
Hey.
nigga, pass that shit, nigga. The fuck, nigga.
She came over here and smoked some of these Gary Paytons with me, bro.
Nigga say Gary Payton's with an S, nigga. Damn. Damn.
Classic lights.
That's
Hey,
wild.
goes good with it. Classic.
Classic, nigga. What up, though, nigga?
What's happening?
This nigga.
Hey, man. Good with it. Classic.
What's your thoughts on the classic? You heard what was going on. Chime in on the classic.
On what part?
Me giving them compliments to these sisters.
And you married?
Mm-hmm.
Pulling the victim out?
That's what you call it?
Yeah.
So
You know that nigga can't wait for his wife to leave to start calling these women sweetheart and baby.
Oh,
And how come he don't do that in front of his wife?
who? Vic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good fact. No, he don't.
I do it in front of my wife. I'll call a woman sweetheart.
I'm talking about giving the women all them compliments.
Nah, he talking about him. He ain't talking about. He talking about why he don't do it.
Oh, why Vic don't? Vic do it in front of his woman.
All right.
Man, y'all ain't seen Vic little ass house.
Yeah.
Nigga, where the fuck is she? Where the fuck you think she at?
I thought she was trying at work. I seen people in his chat say that before though.
Man, his wife got one shift when she is at work. It's one shift. It ain't like, you know, like I be going to work. Like it could be this time one day, that time. It's only one shift at her job. One. When she do go, when she got to go to work. Other than that, man, that woman is there. Listen, that woman, if she feel disrespected, trust me, man, she will definitely put her foot down. And don't think nothing different when it comes to my wife. My wife will punch me in the back of my motherfucking head.
That's what my mom would do. If my dad said something like that to somebody out in public, she would.
No, my wife had a problem with it at one time. She had a problem with it until I put that mirror in front of her monkey ass. When I put that mirror in front of her and showed us how careless that shit was and showed her that she was tripping for nothing. Or why you tripping? You did it. How is it any different?
But you supposed to be the head. You supposed to be the
Not
better
supposed,
example, kid.
not supposed to be. And my example is set. I got sons. My wife called younger people handsome. She called people her age handsome. My wife can give compliments. I'm not, I'm not that guy. Listen, if I can put my feet on your dining room table when I come over your house, you damn well can do it when you come over my house. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to do something to you that you can't do to me.
Yeah.
Period. So when we talk about compliments, see, I can understand you kind of young. Classic, you kind of young too. You hang on here with old niggas, but y'all niggas kind of young. See, when you get to a certain age, you got kids these people age, you be complimenting. I can't see myself banging nobody my kids' age, dog. I'm sorry. Sorry. If I was to slip up and become a slimy, sticky nigga, it will be nobody that's my kids' age. No, hell no. Why? So one of my sons can run up behind me and fuck her? Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. No, sir. My wife is 3 years up under me. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me, dog. But a compliment, man, when you giving a compliment should just be a compliment, dog. Like, I don't understand where you can't let your fellow man know where they're shining. I don't understand that. If your fellow man shining, they shining. If you feel like you should be the one or one of the ones that say, "Hey, man, you're shining," what's wrong with that?
But you telling a woman that her ass look good in some pants.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty much what I said. You wearing the hell out the pants.
But let me ask you this:
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that same thing to a sister in the hall?
Hell no.
Would you let somebody in the hall hear you talk to somebody else like that?
Like
depend on who it is.
Do the person at the hall know the whole circumstances? Do they know I'm
Hey,
hold up. Do they know I'm complimenting they dyke?
hey, K, hey, it's how it always happens.
Hey, classic. I left that part out now.
Hey,
now this is a person that's a proclaimed coochie monster. She ain't looking shit at no dudes.
Hey,
period.
Hey, kid. Hey, you know how it be happening.
Oh, see, context is everything, man.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yes, it is. I'm sorry.
That changes the dynamic a little bit, don't it?
I'm sorry to leave that part out, CC, but I'm basically doing some gay shit on my part. I'm complimenting.
What?
I'm complimenting a person that calls himself a dude.
Hey, Kate, she can call herself whatever she want. When 100 years from now, archaeologists dig her bones up, she gonna either be a male or a female.
100 years?
A male with prosthetics or a female with prosthetics.
She gonna be one or the other.
Yeah, but it wasn't no disrespect intended. I intend to be a little bit flirtatious.
Hey, but you didn't you answered me if you would let anyone in the hall hear you compliment.
It depends on if they know the whole situation.
Hey, they just walking by. They just walking by the grocery store. And they saw you. They was about to come and say something to you, and they hear you tell somebody.
Yeah, I let them hear it. I let them hear it because they gonna come and they gonna probably try to critique me or reprove me on it, and I can say, "Oh no, that's just me picking with a person that's not interested in men."
They ain't gonna say that. They gonna go to the hall and tell everybody else.
Well, Well, see, you got to remember, CC, the people I got relationship with that find me approachable. If they was the type of people that was coming up to speak to me, that mean we kick it with each other. And if they had the look on them where they was looking like they wanted to say something and didn't, I would quickly tell them, "Oh no, that's just a person that's don't look at me like they supposed to look at me. And they're not interested in my kind. They're interested in other women." And that's my and that's my way of poking the bear.
Hey, you say it just like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm being honest with y'all. That's what the whole conversation was about. Me poking the bear.
Hey man,
I know she's not interested in my species, and I'm interested in. I heard her kick her game to some girls online, and
your game, talk your shit.
yeah, hey, she sounded real interesting to me, Brie, and I'm like, okay, I'm about to sub to her. I like her style. You know, she's staying in her shit. You know what I'm saying?
All
She
these
flat
bitches
out-
got to like one.
Hey, she flat out.
Hey,
Hey, Bree, she flat
Hey,
out came out.
hey, CC, King thought he could break it down, turn it back normal.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I mean, I do have that power.
Hey,
I do
King,
possess.
hey, King,
I
did you
possess
look at it as a
skills,
challenge?
dog, but
hey
I ain't
man.
trying to do that to her, dog. You know. But yeah, in a sense, that's what it was. Poking the bear, CC, classic life, because I know she ain't interested, and I just want to see if she gonna come off negatively about that, or if she gonna, you know what I'm saying, or if she gonna take it for what it was, you know what I'm saying. And she did the smooth shit. That's why I subbed to her. She
Hey,
did the smooth shit. She just okay, nigga, I ain't, nigga, please, I don't want nothing to do with you, nigga. But yeah, okay, whatever. You know,
So
she ain't come
Case,
with. I'm not interested, and you're not my type. She ain't take it like that. She just took it as a like a nigga supposed to take it. Like, okay, that's cool. She ain't even come back with nothing. When I said,
King was like, "Yeah, I got this bitch, foot in the door." Hell yeah.
that's what it sounds like.
oh man, hey dog, if y'all niggas would have heard her little game, y'all would have heard her look. She just gave me flashbacks of Curl. You dig out there when I used to carry my cane, my staff. You did. Gave me a little flashbacks. I will be honest with you, but I like her style. You did.
Hey man, you sound like you playing with fire over there.
Playing with fire.
Yeah, that's what that sounds like.
I might got a sunshine on the lay low. May got
Hey.
a sunshine. Y'all remember sunshine? Oh, y'all niggas too young. Classic. You remember sunshine?
Well, when it rains,
Sunshine, hush, hush, otherwise. Is that what you talking about?
Nah.
Oh, never mind that.
You talking about? Yeah, they know Harlem Nights, fellas, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
Nigga,
Eddie
though.
They
Murphy.
know. They ain't that young, goddamn.
Hey, I knew my
Curl, we
nigga
ain't
was
that
gonna
goddamn
go.
old either, nigga. Shit.
Hey,
Fuck all
I
that.
knew somebody was gonna get it. Goddamn it. Hey, I might have a little sunshine on the wait list.
Shit.
Sit up in bed, nigga. Call the house. Tell my youngest. Tell your mama I ain't never coming home.
Hey, ain't never coming home.
I done sold the whole farm to get the shit robbed out of me.
Hey,
sunshine, baby.
Sunshine. Shit.
Sunshine.
I like the goddamn. Give me some goddamn sunshine, goddamn. For real.
Was
Fuck
it
the
worth
dumb
it, man?
shit.
You to get
Hell
robbed
yeah.
for all that?
Hell yeah, it's worth it. Hell yeah. To be that fucking fucked up. Oh man, that shit gotta feel great, man. Fuck.
You ain't lying.
Pinky toe.
I'm talking about if you can experience that shit even for a short time, it's gotta be the best time of your life. That little short time.
That
Hell
nigga said,
yeah.
I ain't coming home.
What?
I ain't coming home.
Yeah.
Tell mama,
Who
fuck
don't
her.
want that?
I love you
Hell
and your
yeah,
sister.
man. Shit.
He right. He wasn't coming home because when that mob boss got hold of that bitch, he sure wasn't gonna be breathing no more.
Oh yeah.
letting that pussy lure him to motherfucking get robbed like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, he was right when he told his son he wasn't coming home, goddamn
Hell yeah.
it.
Ain't never coming home, bitch.
So classic, what's your beef with that? What's your beef with me as a married man poking the self-proclaimed woman lover? What's your beef with that, classic?
I don't have a beef with it. I'm
Read
just saying.
me, man. If I need reproving, man, go ahead and reprove me, brother. Come on.
Hey, you need some improving, King.
Come on. Hit me up, man. I'm listening.
But yeah, King, regardless if she like women or not, you know what you doing. You know what your intent is.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to bring her back to womanhood.
Mm-hmm. Try to make her feel like a woman again. Mm-hmm.
But that's not your place.
That's right. That's right.
And then came my issue, man. You said depending on the situation, would you let them Jehovah Witness hear you talk to like that out in public?
Mm-hmm.
So what would make you have a reservation for some people outside of your marriage, but you would do that in front of your wife?
Because they don't know how me and my wife tick.
Exactly. I mean, it ain't none of their business. So why would you act different in front of them people than you would in front of your wife?
Well, I would probably do the same thing in front of my wife. If my wife walked in on half of it and not the whole thing, I would have to let her know what was going on. You know, you did say, they caught me in the midst of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Not,
Yeah.
So yeah, my wife came in on half of the conversation. Of course, she going, what the fuck? And I would let her in on the whole situation. Come on. You got some more?
So depending on the situation, would you just would depend on depend on if you respond or say that or not.
Say that one more time.
Depending on who's around, who's listening, would depict whether you said it or not.
Hell no. No, sir. No, sir. See, now when you talk about a person knowing the entire situation is different than a person that just coming in mid conversation. You know what I'm saying? So if you able to rationalize, because it'd be uncharacteristic of a person like me, first of all, like a person that know me would automatically know it's more to it than what they just heard. So if a person really don't know me and they looking unsure, that's why I would allow them to come in on what was going on, so they wouldn't question what they heard or what they saw. I would make sure they knew that they heard what they heard and what they saw, but I would give them the whole analysis of what was going on before they came into the picture.
Hey, King, so this is the only situation that happened, and then that's what got everybody on YouTube talking about you?
No, ain't nobody talking about it.
Oh, I did you say they was complaining about it?
Nah, a few people spoke on it. You know what I'm saying? And when they spoke on it, they spoke on it in a way that suggested like I was doing something wrong. What's up, homie?
I got you. I misheard you there.
You heard me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So yeah, I just my thing is this, man. I'm always a person that feel like better out than in. I'm not a person that I have to pretend certain things sometimes, just for the sake of respect. But I'm a person that believes that if you got something on your mind or something on your chest, you should get it off. I don't believe that you should suppress it, which entails like if I feel I got gas, I don't give a damn who around, nigga. I'm letting it out. I'm gonna burp or I'm gonna fart.
But you gotta suppress some things, though, right?
Well, you suppress it to the point where it starts to make you feel uncomfortable.
You suppress it to the point where it starts to make you feel uncomfortable.
Like for instance, you hold that gas until holding it is starting to make you feel a little sick on the stomach. And then you let that shit off. Like, fuck that. I ain't about to be walking around feeling like crap, and all I gotta do is let this air out, this hot air up out of here. Fuck that. I give a forewarning, goddamn, or I try to create some space, but if I can't, oh well. This shit gotta come out. You did? I'm a lion after all. I ain't no motherfucking distinguished gentleman around this bitch. I'm a lion.
This a real situation that took place. You complimented a lady, and people say you're a hypocrite. You going against your vows.
Mm-hmm. Well, they didn't go that far with it, but you already know that's what it entails.
Wow.
You understand? You already know that's gonna be the bottom at the end of the day.
So you must have been pushing up hard on this lady.
Just what I just told you about. Just to ask her, was that her in those jeans in that picture? And when she responded, yep, just a thumbs up. That's all. And it wasn't no picture like she was bent over or trying to show herself off. It was just a normal. If you go look on her wall, just a normal picture that said my nudes.
And you fell for it.
I don't know about fall, but I spoke on it. You know, and I just so happen to like big boned women, so yeah, it's a little sketchy.
See, my thing is, it's not a crime unless you get caught. So you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Wait, what the hell are you talking about? He did get caught on your toe.
No, he ain't get caught.
Yeah, well, technically,
he ain't get caught. Like if I rob a bank and you niggas find out, so what? Now, if the right people find out, I'm caught. But if y'all find out, I'm still straight. So he ain't get caught.
That's crazy.
Well, technically, Classic is right, because once it's on YouTube, it's accessible to everybody. You dig what I'm saying? They can even put it a little montage together and send it to my wife.
They could.
Hold up. Carl said, I have been listening, Carl. This is YouTube. I wouldn't even care. That's what's up, Carl. Hey, I want my boy. Hey, my boys want to hit me upside the head. They say I'm being the bad guy. I want them to get it off, man. I want them to go ahead and reprove me, man. You know, I'm the opposite of Tyra. I like reproving. I don't. Now, listen. Even though I may have some good defense, y'all, I'm still taking what y'all tell me, and I'm taking y'all critiquing, and I'm benefiting from it. So even though I may have some good defense to back y'all up off me, don't think that I'm not valuing what y'all coming with now. Now, come on, give me something better.
I'm just saying, Kurt, how would you like it if your wife look at a nigga and say, damn, you're packing?
She probably do.
I'm just saying, how would you feel if you found out?
I would be like, I knew it. I knew it.
No. Hold on now. Let's put this in context.
Mm-hmm.
What if the nigga she's speaking on is fucking gay?
Ooh. Don't help your dog out like that now. Damn. Now that changed the whole.
Like, what if the nigga flamboyant as fuck? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you mean. You can talk about that nigga all fucking day. That nigga he ain't got a masculine bone in his body.
Yeah, do.
Hell yeah,
he
Bree.
do.
For sure, dog.
Yeah, I guess he do. Yeah, he
And
do.
listen, hey, Bree, it's funny you said that because Jay Dunn is flamboyant than a motherfucker, nigga. She ain't holding these girls up, nigga. She spit, man. Hey, she out cold, dog. Make sure you sub to her so you can see what the hell I'm talking about, nigga. She spit, girl. She had one girl where she was going through it with. The one girl talked bad stuff about her little girlfriend she met off this platform to Jay Dunn. Nigga, Jay Dunn and swooped up on the girl right there on the panel, like, hey, listen, I know we don't know each other, but listen, fuck her. What's up? Like, bitch. I said, hell no. Hell no. So now, Classic, now listen. My dog just gave you the whole scenario. Now what you say about that? Well, you saying my girl am I gonna trip knowing my girl speaking on a nigga I know that envelop more niggas than she ever dreamed of? Hell no. Hell no, I couldn't get offended by that.
Yeah, that's Bree scenario. Listen to Classics.
No, that's the truth. No, Classic. That's a true scenario though. That's the real deal.
Nah, I'm talking about a nigga that ain't gay. I'm talking this nigga
See,
like
but see, I complimented a person. Now I have complimented women that wasn't gay, but this the one I'm telling you about is the gay person. When I was talking about the jeans and the thumbs up, that's the gay person. So yeah, but I have told sisters their hair look nice or beautiful presentation, and I do. I you know, and I don't mean nothing ill, bad, Classic. I'm not trying to.
Why?
Huh?
Why do you do it?
Because I like to make my sisters feel good.
That's not your place.
It's not my place, but it can be if I want it to be.
Damn. So you saying you willing to risk it all for nothing?
Listen. My wife goes to work and get complimented every day. Every day.
How you know?
Do you think I dislike that?
How you know, Kara?
Because nigga, I know the people she work with.
And you know they in your woman face
all day.
Hell no, you supposed to go there and let the law down. Hey, player boy, mind your business when it comes to mine.
A lion always go through and piss on the wall, goddamn me, or shit and throw some grass over it just to let a nigga know, hey, don't, violate, of course. But do I dislike my wife getting complimented? Hell no. Hell no, I don't. That make me feel good. When my wife feel good, it make me feel good.
Yeah.
See, Classy, you got to understand, I got some history with it. Me and her was together when we was teenagers.
But all men subconsciously want a woman that's complimented. You don't want no motherfucking ugly ass bitch that ain't nobody saying nothing to. You ain't gonna be with that bitch.
Right.
That's an ugly ass bitch. If your girl ain't getting hit on, then you with a fucking Goo monster. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. Shit. Your girl better be getting hit on at least a couple of times out the week. Goddamn.
See, I know, I compliment my wife daily. My wife gets up a whole hour and 20 minutes before she even got to leave out the house to go to work. My wife is set on, she don't leave out the house even when her friend is in town. She do not leave out the house looking unachieved. She just don't do it. Them pictures I show y'all of my wife, she's making sure she look at least that before she leave out the house.
Who is a friend?
Huh?
Who is the friend?
That's what you that's the proper talk for women when they're on their menstrual cycle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the friend in town. So you know how the women be real aggravated and toe up. I don't care how.
I was thinking the same thing. Classic. Like, who are you
I don't
talking
care
about?
how. Listen, I don't care how much pain she is, dog. She makes sure she's dapper before she leave out them goddamn doors. So I know she's getting plenty. Nigga, my wife is getting tips. How the fuck you get tips working where my wife works? But these motherfucking customers coming in there paying her and giving her tips, nigga. So yeah, I respect it. I love it. I love my wife showing off her beauty. And I don't mind a brother expressing themselves, having good taste, and saying, "Hey, you a beautiful woman." I don't mind that. I don't even mind that when I'm standing right next to her. I mean, at some point, dog, niggas grow up and niggas look at things way different. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at that as disrespect. Hey, bitch, I want to fuck you or something like that. Hey, can I get your number? Now, some shit like that, yeah. But you wouldn't still see me flip out about nothing like that. I let my wife handle that shit.
Asking the lady if that's you in them jeans, that's crossing the line. That's outrageous.
Mm-hmm. Now, allow me to understand what's outrageous about it. Come on with it.
I mean, that's worse than asking for the number.
Classic. Stop.
Hey, Bree, when you say that's worse than asking for the number, hey, lady,
Okay.
is that all you in them jeans?
Is that worse than asking
Like
for the
niggas said, is
number?
that all you?
So is you saying is it more disrespectful
Yeah,
to say that versus asking for a number?
yeah.
Is that all you in them jeans?
That ain't what the fuck I said.
What you say? What you say?
I asked her, was that her in them jeans? Because it was two people in the picture.
Oh, you trying to figure out
one person was
if
sitting down and one person was standing up. So to ask, is that you standing up? You know, I could have said that, but I asked, was that you in them jeans? Is that you in those jeans? And that nigga changed up the whole compliment.
Is that all you in them jeans?
Damn,
bitch. Damn, bitch.
Classic ain't right, man. But go ahead, Classic. Finish your critique, brother.
I'm pretty much finished, Kirk. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know that
right,
shit was right.
I stand reproved then, Classic. You right, that is outrageous, brother. That's outrageous, dog. Hey, let me start this bitch up before I be calling Bree. That's what I gotta go get. I gotta go get a battery tomorrow because this motherfucking season about to change and I ain't got no new battery since I had this car. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow, going to get a battery. What up, though, Kong King?
What's going on, Curl? What's going on,
brother?
What's going on, Classic? What's going on, Christ Council? Oh, Classic gone?
Classic fell off. He coming
That's why
back.
I came
He gonna put something else together.
Good with it.
Yeah, I already knew. I already
That's why I
knew,
came
Carl.
up here. I come over and talk to this pure black man.
Yeah.
Who walks around with blinders on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Classic, I know you ain't running, man.
He got blinders on. He walk around with blinders on. He don't see no females. That's a pure black man there.
Hey, Classic changed up the whole damn narrative, man. Classic went from is that you in them jeans to is that all you in them jeans? That motherfucking Classic ain't right, man. That nigga ain't
Right.
right, bro.
Nah,
What's
Right.
been going on, Con?
Huh?
What's been going on, brother?
Not much, man. Not much. It's chilling, man. It's chilling, man. You know, I seen you was on after I got out. I just did a live myself.
What?
Yeah, I was on for like an hour.
Oh
But
man,
you know,
I ain't know that.
But you know how it is when you ain't doing bullshit, no one comes
Mhm.
around. So you know how
Yeah.
that goes.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Yeah.
But nah, I was listening to your conversation about the girl you leaving a compliment. I'm like, what's the big deal? I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know? It is weird, especially on top of that, she's a lesbian. So what can you get from that?
Right. And then she ain't one that's looking for escape neither. She like what she doing.
Right.
Hey, she's bragging and boastful and smooth as goddamn silk.
She trying to get the same thing you trying to get.
Hey,
Right.
hey, the thing is, Kong, when I heard this girl come on and go after the other girl, after her and the other girl and fell out, dog, I just fell out laughing, man. I was like, oh no, I got to keep up with her. I got to see what the hell she up to. I don't know if y'all ever heard of her name, Jay Dunn.
Now I know exactly what you're talking about because I seen the photos and all that crazy shit going on with her.
Oh, with the intrinsic thing. Yeah. Now she's a script writer, y'all, for BET and stuff like that. She in the game. So she be on here hanging out and doing her little munch thing, getting on with these damn girls. And she say she has 100% accuracy, nigga.
Well, I don't mean to cut you off, King, but her taste is a little bit off though. I seen the picture, so hey,
Yeah,
I don't know what she's feeding off of, but she needs to step her game up a little bit.
yeah. That hey, knowing what you're talking about the who was on the line, who she had hooked.
Yeah.
Not a real good pickings, right?
Nah. She could have did much better than that. Much better.
I figured like because they're in the state of mind where I can't really fathom, like maybe they see something that the rest of us don't see because we don't lean.
Curl. Look, man.
Yeah.
You know that state of mind. When you're drunk at night, you at the bar, that's the last thing at the bar.
Yeah.
That's the same state of mind.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's the same state of mind.
I can't argue with you, bro. That is about right.
Yeah.
That is about the look. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't get me wrong now. Don't get me wrong. Intrinsic, she's a nice looking girl up top. But she had no business in that picture.
No. You know what? I'm gonna argue with you on that one.
What's that?
I think she accomplished exactly what she wanted to accomplish. I think she wanted the attention. Now, how long would the attention last?
Well, I'm gonna disagree to the point where I don't think she wanted the attention from YouTube because I don't think she expected that picture to get out. You know what I'm saying? So she got what she wanted from Jay Dunn, yeah. But I don't think she really wanted that attention, that kind of attention from YouTube, though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, listen, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt and saying she calculated because for her to be too naive to do the homework on who she sent the picture to. Because listen, I haven't even researched her yet. I just caught on to her. But she was in some mess before. And what she said is that she don't attack or expose nobody until they come after her. That's what she said. So to fall out with her, knowing that you sent that information to her, and you not know for you to get that information to her, knowing what she's capable of, I think it went according to plan. That's just my opinion, Con.
Well,
You
I
probably
guess
got a better scenario.
I guess you can put it like this right here. Kind of like, for instance, I'm gonna use another person as an example. Kind of like your buddy over there, ZX. It kind of like females be sending him
My
all
buddy, huh?
right? Right. So it's like, why would you send this dude pictures, or even that? Why would you even talk to this dude on the phone, knowing he recording you, if you don't want the information to get out? So I can look at it from that point of view.
Facts.
You know,
Facts. Yeah.
which is kind of crazy to the point where it's like, knowingly this guy records people. Knowingly this guy, if you send him news, more than likely he's going to show it. So it's like, why would you put yourself in that predicament?
And they
So
still sent them.
right,
Still sent them more news.
right, and they still talking to him on the back end, knowing he recording the phone calls. All
Knowing.
that shit is stupid. That's stupid to me. You deserve what you get.
Absolutely.
You know, you deserve exactly what you get. So I don't
Absolutely.
feel sorry for her. But intrinsic, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't think she knew Jay Dunn was that type of person that would put her news out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think she probably never heard of her doing some shit like that. Now, if she had if she knew that she was capable of doing it, all right, you got a point.
You agree? Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, if she knew
Okay.
that she was capable of doing it, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, most definitely. But get back to you though. But get back to you by leaving that compliment, knowing that everybody pretty much know that she's a lesbian. She's a poor. She's a. How can I try to put it? She's a butch because she's a butch.
Right.
So knowing that she's a butch, who would say, "Oh, King, you're wrong for that. You disrespect your girl."
Yeah.
You know, there's no reason to say that because she's a butch. We all know she's a butch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so to me, I won't even worry about no shit like that.
Yeah. I just like to, put things on the floor, like, just in case it is getting taken the wrong way. I ain't messing up what I got for nobody.
Right.
Just in case somebody is, goofy minded enough to think something like that. No, it's just simply what it is. It's a compliment. And I'm going to compliment my sisters, white, black, brown, yellow, however they come, whenever I see fit, in a respectful manner.
I don't even see no reason why it's an issue even to compliment anybody. You know what I'm saying? To the point where that's part of life. You know what I'm saying?
That's my point, man.
If you're walking down the street and you see somebody that's attractive and you say, "Oh, damn, she look good,"
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? Your girl is doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm pretty sure when she sees something she likes, she's like, "Oh, damn, he's fine," or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's part of life. If you that jealous to the point where your wife or you cannot make a compliment to another human being, you don't need to be with that person.
Right.
So it's kind of crazy. I look at people like, come on, man, this is not that serious. And it'd be different if she out there all hugged up and kissing and all that crap. I mean, that's totally different. But just a compliment, nah, that's simple. That's simple shit.
Simple. Like 20 years ago, I may can see, I may can see something wrong with it, but I done been there and done that.
I don't want me to cut you off, but I want you to break that down for me. Why 20 years ago you would see a problem with that?
Because I 9 times out of 10 I would, if I complimented, I did want to bang them.
Oh, okay, all right.
I was ready to go, but I got a wife now, and I can take out all my frustrations, all my complications on my wife. I don't need nobody else for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got somebody that knows me and I know them, and I mean that in more than several ways. So when you talk about giving a compliment and making that like I want to mess up my happy home because I'm telling a sister she look nice or dress nice or have a nice presentation or articulate her work for any matter in a respectful way, I find that real closed-minded. And 9 times out of 10, if I was with somebody that felt that way, 9 times out of 10, we wouldn't have been together this long.
Right. So let me ask you a question. So 20 years ago, when you was feeling that, when you had those feelings to the point where you complimented someone, you wanted to hit them. Now, did you have a girlfriend at that time?
No.
All right, so it was good then. It was all right.
And listen, sometimes I did have a, previous times I did have one girlfriend, and did go after other women. Yeah, I did. I've done that before.
So I'm at your number. That's why I was trying to get at. But you say you didn't have a girlfriend at first. But when you was doing that, did you feel insecure when she was out and about and she might compliment someone?
Have it ever happened to me?
No. As in, when you was out there doing your thing, as in, you saw a chick that you was attracted to, you complimented her, but you wanted to hit her also. Did you think the same way did you think that maybe your girl was doing the same thing when she complimented someone?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Like for instance, we attract, they say opposites attract, but you attract people that's got a lot in common with yourself. And right. I'm really a person that don't speak on nothing. I don't speak on things without it being some type of purpose to it. Like, for instance, the reason I spoke to Jay Dunn in that fashion is because I knew that she's not interested in men. And I just wanted to see how she accepted that compliment. I was just really trying to see where she was mentally. And her response to it was no response, which lets me know she didn't get offended by it, because she know that I know that she's not interested in men.
Now, why would you think that she would have been offended by that compliment?
Because you get some of these people that likes to be like extra petty. Like you ever heard some people like let you know that they're gay, and when you call them ma'am, they get offended.
Yeah,
or
I
you call them sir, they get offended. I wanted to see what she was she one of those type of people.
You was trying to see if she was a feminist.
If that's what you want to call. I wanted to see if that's the way she was. And when she didn't respond in that fashion, I said, okay.
Man, it sounded like you was trying to see if she was going to throw it at you.
No,
that's what it sounded like, King. It sounded like if it was 20 years ago, or even if you looked the same how you did 20 years ago, you might have got a different reception. That's why you keep using the same bait over for the last 2 decades.
Nah.
That's what it sounded like.
See, the thing is now
he was fishing, huh? He was baiting that hook.
Hey, yeah, he trying to see, like, is she all the way lesbian? Is she bi? I know that. Is she pan? Is she poly?
She's strictly munching. That I know of.
Hey, even they be popping up pregnant.
Hey, Classic, get your ass up here, man. Don't be running from Kong, man.
Well, Classic back in the chat. I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm not even looking at the chat.
Classic, man. Get up here, man. Don't run now, man.
Running from my man's Kong, man. You better cut that out now. How you be harassing Kong? You better get up here.
Hey, man. Hey, Christ, man. What them Carolina Panthers doing, dog?
Oh, man.
Oh,
hey, man.
What y'all 2-0? Y'all 2-0, ain't y'all?
What is they, Bree?
Hey, man. Hey,
how's Baker
messed up.
Working out for you, Christ?
Nah, man. We need damn Cam Newton back, man. Hey, man.
You know the sad thing about that is, though? They got the number 1 and number 2 pick from that year on the same team, and neither one is both of them are garbage.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but
man. Hey, man, I know the Lions. Goddamn, we got to win. Goddamn Sunday. Goddamn.
Hey, man.
Hey, the Lions looking pretty good though. They're looking pretty good.
Why Suge gonna put up a post talking about some? Don't nobody know how hard it is to be a Cleveland fan. Nigga, you don't know how hard it is to be no damn fan. Nigga.
Hey, I don't want to hear shit about no Cleveland. Man, listen.
Cleveland ain't never had the walls Lions had.
Man, listen. Nigga, there ain't nothing worse than the Lions, my niggas. I don't want to hear that Cleveland shit.
Man,
The Lions look good this year, though. They're looking good.
they
get some defense.
always look
Man,
They get some defense. They can do something.
They
They
only
started
played
the
2
preseason,
games,
dog.
my nigga. They only played 2 games.
They get some defense. They can do something.
We got a
Started the
whole season
preseason.
left. These niggas liable to lose every goddamn game left in the damn shit,
that first
dog.
game against Philly, though.
Yes,
that first game
sir.
against Philly, they were losing bad and they came back. They almost won that game. And Philly's a good team. Philly's a real good team.
What's happening, Kyle?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up with you, man?
Hey,
You know, I came up here, man. You was playing this pure black man role. Like you don't look like you got blinders on.
Yeah.
What's up with that, man?
What you mean? What you talking about? This? Hey, my boy Curl, he a married man. I ain't gonna be. He can't sit up around classic hitting on other women. And I know he already.
But he a man. He a man though, Classic. He a man. He got eyes. He gonna look.
Fuck that shit. That's a guy.
What is that?
What the hell is that? Hey, Bree,
That's a mariachi band. That's a mariachi band.
what you got on the Passion Network, nigga?
Are you in Mexico?
That nigga trying to find that motherfucker trying to find that little radio. Goddamn it!
You know that Mexico mariachi band.
Hey, I call that Satan. Satan don't want the truth to be spoken.
Speak the truth now. Let me hear the truth.
Hell yeah, Carl. You hating ass. But anyway,
That's a grown ass man. He got eyes. He can see. You want to walk around with blinders on?
no, I ain't about walking around with blinders on. You making it publicly known that you look at other women while mad.
Ain't that wrong with that?
Uh-huh.
Hell if it ain't.
What's wrong with that, Classic? Come on, man. Come on. What's wrong with that?
Everything. If you like what you see or what you saw, you should have that instead of what you got at the crib.
But this is the thing, though. Ain't that wrong with shopping, though? Looking, I mean, ain't that wrong with looking? I can go to the car lot. I can go to the car lot with a brand new car. That don't mean I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. But can you fuck the car? Can you fuck the car lot?
Come on, Classic, man. You can look, man. Long as you don't touch, it's all good.
Well, I don't know if you believe in God, but I do. The Father and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit. You know, he said.
Isn't that somewhere in the Old Testament where you can have like 4 or 5 different wives?
Even in the New, but we talking about now. I'm talking about
God, right? God wanted you to have more than one wife.
He didn't tell me that shit, but I'm gonna tell you this though.
I'm just saying, man.
So I tell a man if you look at a woman like you want to do something, it's adultery.
But see, now we can get into the conflict of the Bible. Now we can get into the.
There go that Bible shit.
hey, I got it.
You know,
There go that Bible shit.
You know, some of us only use it when we can weaponize it for ourselves, for our own narrative.
There go that motherfucking Bible shit.
No, hey, Kane, don't play me like that. I'm just saying, brother. You a badass man. You see Classic doing some fuck shit, please check it off top.
You know I am.
No hesitation.
I ain't about to say some shit just because it sounds good to me and I think it's gonna make y'all lame. Hell no. I'm gonna tell you the truth and I hope it hurts your feelings because it needs to be hurt.
So Classic, what you telling me that you're a pure man? You have never cheated, you have never looked at another woman?
Yeah, we all guilty.
That's my point. We all guilty of looking.
But not of adultery. So that can't ever be your point concerning Classic.
So Classic. So are you married at this point in time?
That's none of your business.
Oh, that's none of my business.
Not Classic. You can't have no part in this conversation if you ain't letting us in your business, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell, you told me to speak on Curve. So that's what Classic doing.
Yeah, but I ain't know
how
you
about
was
this right here then?
All right.
I ain't know you was being all secretive though, Classic.
I ain't speaking about nothing.
Let me ask you a question, Kurt, which I don't know. I'm not sure of this or not. But are you
Okay.
officially married, or you just saying you're married because y'all have been together for so long?
Oh no, I've been with my wife for about consistently for about 16 years, and we've been married going on 12 years.
All right, so
Oh,
you're
that ain't long
officially married.
enough.
All right, so you're officially married. Okay, because what I was gonna say was I thought maybe it was a True Freeman type marriage. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just been
No.
together for all these years.
Common law.
Man, y'all keep hating on True Freeman. I hope he win the case.
Fuck True Freeman.
Man, yeah, I hope he get his guns back and show his ass.
True Freeman
You
ain't
know
gonna
it
get a chance
is
to
if he
do what he's
do.
doing now. But anyway, get back to classic.
Until True Freeman cuss your ass out for telling the truth.
Nah, I ain't worried about that. That
Yeah.
ugly ass. Hey, Curb, that ugly ass nigga from Chicago gonna go down there with that pale face hillbilly. Look about it is confused with himself. Hell yeah. That nigga performing in the middle of the street, sweating his ass off, about to fall over and shit. Niggas had to think about it. That bitch turned around so quick, Curl, when she seen Donna go in that house. Hey, they took True's gun. They ain't touch her shit. Hell no.
Nigga, they took every gun in that house.
Yeah, okay. Maybe so.
Or
But
he would have had to leave.
that ugly nigga, he damn sure ain't go turn around and see if it was real.
He
Well,
had no
shit.
gun, classic. He had no gun.
If Tyra had a gun, he would have actually came out and act like he wanted to do something.
Yeah, he sure
That
would
nigga
have.
didn't have no weaponry.
I believe you, but it's a sucker move that old nigga did.
No,
Hey,
I
classic,
don't
you got to
think
realize
so.
one thing, classic. Think about this, right, classic. Tommy went to Indy, Roy went to Indy, and both times when he had the gun, he approached them. Both times. And that let you know right there that he had no gun. Because he wasn't
Hey,
going
what
to approach a
y'all
nigga
talking?
without a
What
gun.
y'all talking about?
I
Yeah,
did.
we
I
talking about
think
some YouTube shit, Bree.
Oh, okay.
I think Tyra could whoop his ass. I seriously think Tyra could have whooped his ass.
Nah,
Man, Tyra's a bitch.
Tyra ain't gonna
Tyra
do
ain't
that.
whooping nobody ass. He gonna whoop the clip on his goddamn gun. That's about it. He gonna whoop it. He gonna beat it by scraping it up against the goddamn where you stick it in the gun at all the time. That's the only thing that nigga beating. That
And
nigga
what about when he rode up on that dude? It was like, you bitch ass nigga.
on that moped,
on a tricycle.
Yeah.
Hey, and then rolled up like a little leprechaun. And so the nigga start walking towards him, his little ass start riding off.
That looked like a scene from Martin. I swear to God.
Yeah,
man.
like look at this little coward. I don't have no sympathy for that man. Do you know what he did to that dude from Illinois, Classic Lights?
Nah, what he do?
Are you familiar with it?
What he do?
How he
His
was
usual
calling the
routine?
nigga job and harassing the nigga and harassing his family? All because this nigga didn't stop somebody from calling him names in his chat. And nigga, you talking about sympathy for that nigga? Fuck that nigga.
Like I said,
Fuck
he
that
never the
bitch
coward
nigga.
in. Like I said, if the nigga need a gun, he need a gun to go around anybody. Like I said, he approached Roy, he approached Tommy, he had a gun. Matter of fact, he went where they was to approach them. Roy was at the fucking convenience store. Roy was at the fucking convenience store. He rode up on Roy at the convenience store.
And even Roy Coochie ass told that nigga to take off the gun.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't. Nigga, he was bitched out from that point right there. John didn't have to go see that nigga. John had to go see that nigga for that nigga Tyra to be labeled the pure bitch that he is. That's why
I feel
John
like that situation vice versa with me. Hey, Carol, listen to me, please. Y'all saying Tyra approached three men with a pistol, right? Or two?
Two.
Okay. And the third one, he didn't approach her at all.
Right. And that third was at his house.
But I'm saying though, y'all saying he ain't do nothing. Hell, some niggas didn't do shit either. You drove all the way here to do nothing.
hey, technically he did approach three because the contractor in his neighborhood. He chased him
Oh
down
yeah,
in his
yeah. The
car.
nigga he
Yeah.
in trouble for 9. Yeah, you right,
He
bro.
chased him down with his car and
You
held him
right.
at
You
gunpoint
right.
and took his
Yeah.
driver's license and put it on YouTube.
Yeah, you sure right. So 3 people he approached with a gun. Yeah.
But the nigga when he didn't have a gun, he won't approach nobody.
Nah,
Come
he
on.
went right
Right.
around on that
And this,
tricycle.
listen, this nigga walked past. See, I looked at this like the penitentiary con. This nigga walked past his cell looking all up in that bitch, nigga. Like, what I'm gonna tell you? He got some zoom zooms and wham whams in there. I want to take off of him. It's just like look all up in his house, nigga. For this, listen, Kong, you know, like I know, Tyra was looking at his whole stream. You know, like I know he was. It took for this nigga to walk past his house and look up in his house for him to get the balls to actually come out his house. Straight up
Got
coward,
some
nigga.
zoom zooms, some wham whams.
straight up coward, man. When I seen that, I was like, oh man, I was done when he wouldn't even take the gun off of Roy.
Or Tommy.
And man, listen, all the accusations, all the threats he made to Tommy, y'all. I understand you classic saying they rode all that way, but this nigga was talking about waxing on site, dog.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about waxing on site. Oh, okay, Kong. Try to come back, man, before I get off. I'm gonna be on for at least another half. He was
He ain't
talking
do
about
nothing on site.
doing everything on site.
Did he say that when he had a gun or after?
Yep. And didn't do nothing. Just went up and got in his face, basically doing the same thing he been doing online. That's all he had for Tommy. That's all he had, dog. And to me, that was it for me, because months and months of, doxing this nigga house, talking about this nigga daughter, his mama, what he gonna do, set up the boxing match, all this shit for this nigga to come to his city. He actually meet the nigga downtown just to wolf in his face. Nah, bro. That was like the biggest L to be taken for me. This nigga got Tommy making a surprise appearance in his city that want the smoke, and you don't come give him the smoke, nigga? No, nigga. And then gonna come on here and show the shit like he actually accomplished some shit. You see right here, I was pushing that nigga. I was pushing him right here. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up and take your L, nigga. He like taking L's with 2 side dishes of L's on the side. He can't just take his L. Like after John left his house, this nigga is threatening John. If you don't do something by a certain time, I'm going to tell the people who car you had that you came down here on some whole shit. Like, nigga, what? This nigga that went to fuck telling the police he going to tell a tattletale on somebody he don't even know who John had car, nigga. It's like, wow, he actually had 25,000 subscribers. Really? Nigga's a walking, talking joke. A straight up joke, man. See, I'm on this head, nigga, because he disrespected my God baby in the worst way. Him and Vic getting into it ain't got nothing to do with my God baby. But this nigga brought that sick ass shit out his mouth. Nobody paid him. Nobody put a gun to his head. It's just him. He's just sick. Did I foresee all this shit coming to him? Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Did I know that he was going to be the one that does this to him? Oh, absolutely. He's everything that is happening to him It's all his fault. Nobody else's fault but his. He's been harassing niggas, calling, getting niggas fired. The bitch even used my name to try to get Vic's car sabotage. Bitch calling insurance companies. I mean, nigga, this nigga have did some of the most gayest, weakest shit that you can do to a person on here. And why? Because you didn't stop a nigga from cussing me out. Because you wouldn't block a nigga off your panel.
So you telling me True Freeman been getting busy out here?
That nigga was clowning niggas for niggas not protecting him, nigga.
Damn.
Nigga, listen. Nigga, he didn't track because John invite him over to his show. Some niggas come over there heckling True Freeman. He tell True Freeman, he tell Tyra, you know, like, I don't run my show the way you run your show. You know, my shit different. We let this happen before we do this. This nigga went back to his show and started harassing fucking John. This nigga done did that same act to so many people, dog. It ain't even funny. So did I see all this shit?
At first.
Huh?
Him and John was cool at first.
Yeah. Almost everybody Tyra and Intuit with was cool with him at first. Raph was the last one that broke away from that nigga. He was cool with Kong. He was cool with Buddy Lee. All these niggas was a part of his motherfucking crew. And he got into it with every last one of them because that one of them would try to pull his coattail to some real shit. And because of that, he turned on him. Dox him, turn on him. Go up in his chat right now and try to tell him some real shit. He gonna block you. That's what he did to his own crew. That nigga deserved every last drop of what he got coming to him. Every last drop. I have no sympathy for him. I got no nothing for him. He have to take this path. Hopefully he'll learn. Hopefully he could understand where the fuck he went wrong at. Because he ain't gonna listen to nobody that try to tell him. He gonna block you. Same way them officers trying to tell that nigga to shut up. Don't say too much. That nigga ain't trying to listen to what them fucking officers say. He kept on running his mouth. The nigga is a motherfucking... Listen, he's a weapon against himself, dog.
Self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage. I heard that officer tell him on several occasions, be quiet, you know, you don't want to say too much, you know, you might jeopardize, you know, what you got, you know, your defense and this, that, and the other. That nigga kept on running his mouth, nigga. He don't see it. He just can't, he just, is his way or no way. And I was listening. I wish I can say I don't know how it is to feel that way, but I do understand what the nigga going through. It took some head busting in my life to get me to finally sit back and shut up and listen. I knew everything just like that nigga. Only thing when him, oh shit, my bad, I ain't see you. I got you. Hold up. You got somebody else. I can't see. Oh, okay, let's calm back. Yeah. Every last drop that brother get is well deserved. And it's coming right on time. It's coming when winter is damn near here.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick, Karen.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about the movie that's coming out, The Woman King?
I seen a little something about it, but I didn't really get too in depth on what it was about.
Bullshit.
What is it
I,
about,
su-
class?
I suggest that all Black Americans do not support that movie at all.
What is it about?
Wow, what is it about?
The Woman King.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
What's
pretty
wrong with the
much
Woman King, man?
what's
What
wrong
is it
with the
about?
Woman King. What the man? What
Huh?
the
Yeah,
heck are you talking about,
put
Bree?
me up on
What's
it.
wrong with the Woman King?
What's wrong with the Woman King?
In the movie, if you know you get the bootleg like classic, well, I'm just saying the movie, uh, the men in the movie pretty much the bitches.
This nigga stupid.
Oh, you
Hey
said the
man,
men in the movie is the bitches?
yeah. But the thing is, it's perfect timing for the Democrats because they feel like we can give these niggas
Uh-oh.
another movie.
What the movie's
And
about, though? Is it about a woman ruling the world?
yeah, they selling niggas as slaves.
Women.
Mm.
I thought you was gonna lead with that, but go ahead.
So, but yeah, they selling
Oh, you seen
slaves.
it, Bree?
One plugged up, mama.
I can't hear you, Classic.
No, I'm just saying they selling black folks as slaves. They making it sound like the women empowerment, all that good shit. These black backs, they already getting a lot of shit. The men, we ain't getting nothing. And we got people like Colin Kane, you know he gonna protect them hoes. Not classic.
Oh, wait. So in the movie, they were selling black folks as slaves, other African.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So it's based in Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's derived from a true story.
Yeah.
You know, it's not all the way true, but it's got bits and pieces of truth in it.
Based on the
Right.
truth.
And they
Based
was
on the truth.
selling us. And they think niggas in America supposed to be proud of that bullshit. We
Yeah,
tired of
no,
hearing
I feel you there, classic, on some real shit. I do feel you there.
But that's history, though. That's what we did. That's what happened. We sold
Yeah,
That's
ourselves.
what happened.
yeah, but the thing is that they're selling it like glorify this type of
Yeah.
thing.
Why you keep
Oh,
reminding us of some bullshit?
Yeah,
If
you know what I'm saying?
you
It's
keep
like
doing it,
pay
you keep,
homage to these motherfuckers who was doing this bullshit to other Africans, basically.
I'm
mhm.
saying, you
Well,
keep throwing this shit in our face.
Nah, I feel that. I feel that. I feel that.
They
I
keep
feel
putting
that.
it in
but
our
is it
face
really
so we
paying
explain
homage,
it.
or is it just speaking on history?
You say what?
If they were speaking on history, then it should have been a documentary, but it's a movie, so it's a little different.
So
It's
let me
an
ask y'all a question.
insult. It's an
So let me ask y'all a
insult.
question then.
Nah,
So let me
I
ask y'all
Huh?
a question.
can
What'd you
explain
say?
it.
Hold up. I'm trying to get the gist of what y'all. Now what you say? What you saying? You saying that it should have been a documentary if they was explaining the past, Bree?
It's not just a piece of history because it's a theatrical movie, so it's not completely true because they gotta make it entertaining. Like if it was just about explaining history, then it would have been a documentary. But they made it a movie, and
They smacked us in the
it's
face.
like a glorification in a sense. It's like, look at these ancient black women, pay homage to our ancestors in Africa who was doing this great thing as women type thing. But then when
Okay.
you break down the history, it's like, but they weren't doing good stuff. Some stuff that they were doing was pretty despicable.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chris.
but the thing with that is,
Chris.
though, you gotta understand, though, and I understand y'all saying it's a movie, but my
Okay.
thing about it
Yeah,
is,
man.
in real history, it was despicable. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand,
Yeah.
when those tribes was at war with each other, they were selling each other because they was at war with each other. So it was despicable either way. So just because they make a movie out of it, don't mean they're paying homage to it. To me,
But
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
But the
That's
thing
some
is,
bullshit.
but people
That's
going
bullshit.
to see people going to see it. It's like, oh, I'm about to go see this great movie, and it's like people saying, like, people can't wait to go see the movie. So it's like they're not looking at it like how Classic is saying. They're looking at it like, look at these great women. They did great things. Being dismissive of the despicable stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you know, even if they don't put it under that type of, if they don't put it up under those, let me just say this: a person is gonna see in the movie what they get. They gonna get out the movie what they gonna get out the movie as individual. It's just like how Classic is pointing out the negative, and you know, you may get a person that point out the positive. Like, well, hey, listen, it ain't about what they were doing. It ain't about this negativity. It's about them making us aware of what was going on.
Some old shit.
Some old shit.
Yeah, you making us aware of some shit we already know. That shit is like a backhanded. That ain't even a compliment. That's a smack in the face and embarrassment.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Classic just said. Like,
and
a lot
so
of people
Black
looking at
History
this.
Month.
A lot of people looking at this movie as they're paying homage to Black women that were historic to our ancestry.
To our
It's
slavery.
like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's like, yeah, but again, these motherfuckers did this. You know, they did some like how Classic is saying. You know what I'm saying? They did some stuff though. You know what I mean?
Let me ask y'all a question. How do y'all look at Roots?
I never seen Roots.
You never seen Roots? How about you, Classic? You ever seen Roots?
Yeah, I saw Roots.
So, what was your opinion of Roots?
As I got older, as a kid, when I watched it in school, I thought it was something about history. But as I got older, got better knowledge, more knowledge, I realized they was trying to tell our black ass that we was in charge and we still in charge, niggas. Follow suit.
My point is this right here. My point is, when Roots first came out, everybody looked at Roots from the point of view of Kunta Kinte and how he refused to be broken as a black man. And they looked at that in the positive light. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was about slavery and all the despicable things that happened to black people in slavery, but people took a positive away from that movie just by looking at Kunta Kinte and how he refused to be broken. So in any movie about the past, you can always find a positive side to that movie.
Well, explain to me the positive sides of a nigga being locked up in chains and he got to answer to orders and shit. What's positive about it?
I just told you. Kunta Kinte was a black African who refused to be broken. He did everything. Even though in the long run they did break him in the long run, but at first he refused to be broken. He refused to be taken a white man.
Hey, Carl, that's bullshit. You didn't kill
my nigga Classic, baby. My nigga Classic.
Roots was based on it wasn't a true story. But it was
like
based.
This movie that's coming out.
There you go. That's right, Con.
Just like this movie is based on something that happened in real life, even though it's not really totally true, but it's based on it. And that's what slavery was about.
Hey, Carl. Hey, Carl. You think the slaves was saying it's something positive in this shit?
That's not what I'm saying, Classic. I'm not saying that.
I'm asking you a question.
Bring me a cigarette or two before you
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question, Carl. Do you think the slaves, our ancestors, thought that was some positive shit they was doing?
Some of them did, yeah.
You crazy.
Someone really did. That Django Unchained, that house nigga, he actually would have to be a slave.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yes, sir.
But at every night when he laid his ugly face down, he was crying. He didn't want to be listening to no white man giving him orders. But he had to do that shit because he had it the best. He was a snitching ass nigga. He was the 6'9" of the group.
But Classic, what I'm trying to say is, in all these movies as so-called based on true events, a lot of people make these movies so you can take out some positive away from those movies.
Yeah.
No matter how disgusting it is overall, but people make movies in order to take something positive away
I
from that
mean,
movie.
yeah. I mean, you could find
How come they
positivity.
making,
You could hold on. You could find positivity out of anything. I mean, just look at the Bible. You know what I mean? It's positivity in the Bible.
I'm
A
just
lot of
saying, though.
bullshit in the Bible, but there's some
Hey,
positivity
hey,
too in the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
how come they ain't making no,
You
Yeah.
feel me?
hey, how come they
Yeah.
making no Indian movies?
I was waiting
What
for
kind
one of them, Bree.
You already know, dog. You know I'm coming with it, baby. You
well,
already know,
Hey,
man.
Hey,
hey,
you just better
hey,
come with
Bree,
it just how you came with it on some
hey,
well,
sir,
subliminal shit.
action player, how come they don't make any Indian movies?
so what now?
How come they don't make any Indian movies?
What the fuck you mean I don't make Indian movies?
They don't.
What do you mean? What the hell you talking about?
I'm
You
saying,
said
what's the name of the what's the name of the movie that shows Christopher Columbus bringing his people here and they taking over the Indian shit? Where that movie at?
All kind of movies on television. They probably haven't made none lately. But if you go back in
No,
history,
they ain't one of them.
Now you talking about what's the name of the movie where Christopher Columbus coming and raping and pillaging
Yeah.
the Indians instead of the ones that we always see them having dinner and being nice and stuff. You talking about
Hey,
that?
where that movie at?
if you look at old westerns, those are
No,
not
I
movies.
wasn't talking about no
but
damn
TV
West. I'm
shows.
talking
No,
about
listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying now. If you look at old TV shows,
this was the sleep.
it shows you how they devastated the Indian
exactly.
population in this country.
Exactly, Tom.
That's a lick up.
Exactly. They ain't got no movies of them showing the Indian people how they came over here and
Classic.
finagle their
That's
ass.
some lick up there, man.
You can look at all the old movies with Indians in it. You can
Thank
tell
you.
how
Nah,
disgusting they
nah.
treat
No,
Indians.
Tom, you missing the point. You know the
I'm not
movie Roots she
missing the
brought
point. I
up?
get
You know,
what you're saying
you know
about movies.
the movie Roots she brought up, right? The movie Roots she brought up, how it really showed black folks. This is what happened to y'all ass. Now, show me the movie where it shows this a
But
Indian. This is
we
what the
made that
fuck
movie
happened to
though.
y'all ass.
We
I
made
ain't
that
talking
movie.
about no Western movie.
We made that movie though. White man didn't make that movie. We made that movie.
Regardless of who made it, show us where the Indians got finagle out of their lane.
You know what's the movie? The one damn, what was the name of that damn movie? It was a dog movie too. Y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all. It was the father and it was the brother, it was his son, and it was the white man he raised like a son.
Oh, you Reverend with Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, it wasn't Leonardo. I can't remember this. Huh?
Hey,
it ain't a Pop the Lipsco, is it?
They keep reminding
No,
black
not
Americans
Apocalypto.
that y'all was slaves, that we were slaves. But they ain't reminding the Indians, the Jews, how they was done dirty either. They ain't
Hey,
reminding them, but they keep
the
reminding
movie
them.
I'm thinking about, classic, is about the Indians getting their land took from them. I can't remember the name of it, man.
You know what? You might not catch
Last of the Mohegans.
Last
might
of the
not
Mohegans.
That shit don't count.
Yeah,
You might not
That
count
shit don't
TV
count.
shows, but
yeah.
a lot of the Indians being treated wrong.
Hey, Bree.
Pocahontas.
The last of Mohegan was the Indians necks and chains and being whipped on the back with whip.
No,
Hell
nigga. No. See, they couldn't do the Indians like that. See, the Indians
Yeah.
wasn't built like that. What they did with the Indians was they tricked them into thinking that they were allies. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we need
No, I
your help
know the
against
story.
these people. We need y'all help against these people that's trying to raid this land. And the
Tom,
people that was really trying to raid the land was the not really the enemies, but was coming to help them take out the Indians.
Kerr, I want to see the movie. Put that in the Indians' face. Remind them that they was giving all the nasty diseases and all that shit, and they was being killed and bamboozled, showing the white man how to take over the land. Show us that shit. You keep throwing these African
what movie got the smallpox blankets, man? You know what I'm saying?
No, listen, I understand where you guys coming from, but listen, if these people been getting away with giving us a Black History Month, which enables us to relive and recant the punishment, the deaths, and all that shit year after year. If they can give us that to remind us, and we don't do nothing about it, why wouldn't you think they're gonna come with movies to do the same thing? I always said Black History Month was a mockery.
Hell
Always.
yeah.
So if they get away with that, if they get away with that, why wouldn't they try to get away with making money off your black skin? It's been working so far.
But a lot of these black movies are made by black people, not by white people, though.
Mm-hmm. That's why they get put on there, because you can't point to no white person and say this was racism. Because why? Because the people that's taking credit for them are dark-skinned people.
Whoa! What movie are you talking about?
A lot of these movies they putting out there, I think the Django was one of them.
No, what? That was written by
Django.
The Django's are made by what's his name?
Quentin Tarantino.
It was a white guy. Yeah, it was a white guy.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Okay.
All these movies right now, like this movie coming out, what is it? Wakanda, written by white folks, produced by white folks.
What movie is that?
Wakanda.
That man. Don't get me started on talking about that stuff, dog.
What's right, Tom? What's wrong with Wakanda, man?
What's wrong with it?
I'm just saying, niggas, that movie made over $1 billion something dollars. How did it help any black person in America?
Wakanda. That's the name of the movie, Wakanda.
You know the name of the movie. You know what I'm talking about.
Black Panther.
Oh, you talking Black Panther? Yeah.
That was produced. That was directed by a black man.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. You might want to do some research.
It was produced by a black man. I know it was produced by a black man, but that same black man went into a bank in Atlanta and they accused him of bank robbery by accident.
Producing some shit like that.
I forget his name. Is it
No,
Will?
what I'm saying is that movie was written by a white man. White folks. All them lines them niggas was saying, they weren't thinking of it.
So you don't think that a lot of black people that had no input into the writing of that movie?
Yeah, they had some input into it.
That's my point. So black people was involved.
I ain't talking about being involved. I'm talking about funding your own history. Come on, Carl. You got to fund your own history. You want black folks to know about being slaves? Let a black person write the story.
Roots was written by a black man.
Roots is bullshit.
I'm just saying it was written by a black man, though.
Man, Roots is bullshit and paid by a white man. So who really was in power?
Come on, classic man. You keep moving the goalposts, man.
Yeah, you know the goalposts.
I point out something. You move the goalposts.
If I'm funding your movie, you think you ain't saying what the fuck I want you to say in your movie? I don't care. You got the pen and pad. This is my story about you niggas.
But you got to go through the white man, what you call the white man or the Jew, to even get your stuff seen on the silver screen. So
we don't own studios. We don't own studios, so we all know you got to go through the white man for that. Cause we don't own no studios.
Right. So you know the argument ain't even no argument at that point.
Tyler Perry, though.
Man,
well,
come
Tyler
on.
Perry do, but Tyler Perry's on a smaller level than MGM.
It doesn't matter. He still produce the same quality.
Tyler Perry still got to go through the white man.
Distribution.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. Still got to go through the gatekeepers, dog. Ain't no way around it. My thing is this. It's going to be a little bit of truth in all of them. A little bit of truth. You know, that's what makes the movies. That's what makes the documentaries. That's what makes the history relevant. Right. A little bit of truth that they got in there. But don't be expecting these people to tell you the whole truth. You got to go get that on your own.
Look at Spike Lee.
When they gonna make a movie about a black king?
How long has Spike Lee been around making movies for black people? And he's
my whole life.
And he still don't own anything.
Still.
Own anything like what?
Studio, production companies.
Why not?
You don't own shit.
Why not?
You tell
He
me.
do.
I
He
believe,
said, why
I
not?
believe, yeah, please explain. You saying that he don't own this shit? Do you know this for a fact?
Do you own a studio?
I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know
think.
it for a fact.
I don't think he owns a studio, but I believe he owns his own production company.
Well, he might own. Yeah, you might be right about that. I might. That's my me spoken. That he might own a production company.
Yeah, you hate.
But still,
Quit hating on people, Kurt. I mean,
I'm
you
hating
Kurt.
on him like. Hold on. I'm hating
Kurt.
on him like he hating on Tyler Perry.
Two kings hating. Y'all hating tonight.
Do you realize like you hated on Tyler Perry?
It was a real person for me to hate on. Shit, these people ain't real, man.
Saying,
Come on.
They got a Woman King movie coming out, but they can't produce one movie about a black man being king.
What you mean? Shaka Zulu?
They got a movie.
That's old ancient bullshit. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
What do you mean? That's a movie.
Nah, show some modern.
The King of Scotland.
Who?
The King of Scotland.
Who, the white boy?
No, it was a black dude.
The white boy.
Remember the King of Scotland with what's that dude name? The cockeyed dude?
Oh yeah. That don't feel at all.
He played like he was white. That's why he don't want to count that.
They don't count at all.
You say he was playing like he was white, classic?
I'm just saying. Why every time we make movies, we gotta be in war with a droopy eye and shit.
Oh hell no.
Hey, classic. Let me ask you a question right quick. Switch subjects a little bit. What's up with that dude? What's up with the pastor man in Brooklyn, man? Smacking people, laying his hand on people, man.
Hey, is that the same pastor that got robbed?
Yeah.
This nigga, he went from being robbed to putting his hands on women.
What's up with that, man? That's a young neck of the woods.
Hey, I can't control what the pastor do.
That's a man that hand on motherfuckers.
Was it real classic?
Was what real? Him putting his hands on that woman?
Yeah.
Hell he put his hands on that woman.
Why he doing to her?
I don't know.
Trolling his ass. They were trolling him.
Oh yeah, they saying that he set his own self up being robbed. Pastor Whitehead.
They walked in the
Whitehead.
$1 million pastor.
What'd he do? Snatched her by her neck and knocked the shit out of him?
Nah, she walked across the podium, right? And when she was walking across, you didn't get to see it slap because it was off camera. But he walked off the stage and walked over where she was and hit her.
I don't like that pastor for one. Hey, my nigga, you come to church with over $500 million worth of jewelry on, and them people struggling, and you up in their face showing off. Yeah, your ass deserve to be robbed.
And it's a storefront church also. It's a storefront church.
Making money.
They the ones that keep donating. They the idiots donating.
Ain't nobody putting a gun to their head and making them donate.
People in that church, they some idiots.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, and it's gonna be motherfuckers in that bitch next week. Mm-hmm. Okay, soaking up the word of God.
He's driving around a Rolls Royce, preaching in a storefront church with a Rolls Royce. Come on, man. What do they do that
at? How come I can't meet none of these people out in the street?
Man, I'm about to be one of these motherfuckers. I'm about to give me a ministry. Fuck the dumb shit, nigga. Shit, I'm about to get some of this money too, nigga.
Since they just got money, they buying
people man. Shit, why not? Man, hell yeah, y'all get on board, be a deacon or something, man. Let's get this money, dog.
We talk about that generational wealth now.
Let's give it that. We can get it, man. Shit, fuck that. Why these weak ass pastors got to be the only one get money, man? Let's get some of this money too, man. Fuck that.
Man,
The
that
best
shit, man.
they've been the pastor.
hey, them niggas part of the brotherhood, man. Them niggas ain't no out there like that, like you think they is, man. They ain't taking over them churches, man, without getting the keys to them bitches first, man. Remember that, man. You know, that pastor out there is he's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. He's deflecting away from God. That's exactly what he's supposed to be doing.
Well, I think I need to deflect myself away from God.
Okay, shit. What can I get later, man? Let me get some of this money, man.
Hey, shit, all y'all gotta do is get close enough to that nigga and slap the shit out of his soft ass. That nigga ain't got no business wearing all that shit in no hood, man, like that. The only way you get away with that is if you're an agent.
This nigga ain't breaking.
You're an informant.
Where the stick up boys is born and birthday.
Man, back in my day, man, I'd have showed my fame to that nigga, man. I'd have showed that lion fame to that nigga, man. He just would have dropped that shit and got the fuck out of Dodge.
That shit
over
I think
here.
that selling dope.
What'd you say, Con?
I think he's selling dope using that church as a front.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Or a pimp.
Yeah.
Or a pimp.
I think the boys that came in and took that shit, I think they took that shit for a reason. They didn't just rob him for the jury. They robbed him for another reason.
Well, they're saying he set it up.
What they say, Classic?
They saying that the pastor set it up.
The robbery, yeah, probably to get that insurance.
Yeah, the insurance money.
Hey, man, I ain't hating on the nigga, dog. Fuck that, man. Get your money, man. I ain't hating on the nigga, dog. Flat out.
Hey, nigga couldn't.
Somebody gonna do him dirty.
Is that your old lady in the background?
Yeah. That's my queen right there, baby.
Somebody gonna
That's
teach
what's
him a
up.
lesson.
That's my quitting.
Man, time me to go to sleep, man. I gotta go to work in the morning, man. I enjoyed the conversation, fellas.
Hey, appreciate you coming through, brother.
Hey, Carl.
Peace, calm.
The other brother, who's the other brother on the panel?
That's my bro, Bree.
Bree.
Oh,
right.
All right, man. You be smooth, player.
Hey, Carl. Trump 24.
Huh?
Trump 2024.
Oh yeah.
You missed my show tonight, man. I was talking about victimhood, that victim mentality tonight, man.
Hey, I'm voting Trump 24.
Yeah, Trump.
And we need Trump back in office, man.
Hey, we need Trump. Hey, we need Trump, y'all. We need Trump.
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all
We
gonna
need
keep
Get a savior, man.
Kong up, man. Quit doing Kong like that, man. Y'all supposed to
Hey,
brought
we
this
need Trump back, man.
It's an absolute must.
Biden ain't doing nothing for us.
Hey,
Biden about to kill over, man. We need Trump.
Hey, there we go. Y'all see it? Hey, get him back inside there, man. You see it?
Hey, man. Lord knows we don't want to see Kamala Harris goddamn the president. We need Trump in there, man.
Attorney General in New York.
After that first year, you ain't even heard of it no more.
Hey, Trump need to worry about them black women. They can send his ass to prison.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
The ain't even get 250 million out of his ass.
That's hating.
No,
You're a liberal.
That ain't hating.
Hey, what has the Democratic Party done for Americans since Biden been in office besides hurting the black community?
Lock up niggas.
That's
it.
Raise the gas prices.
Raise the gas prices and lock up niggas.
Hell yeah. Hey, Carl, you know for a fact the Democratic Party ain't done shit for black Americans.
What happened the Republican Party did for black Americans?
Hey, Donald Trump showed his ass for black folks when he was in office.
What do you do?
Man, Republicans
What he
gave us
do?
all them stimulus checks.
Nah, Joe Biden got a stimulus check.
Hey, Biden ain't gave niggas shit but his ass. That's the only thing he
Nigga,
said he got for it.
our kids gonna be paying for them stimulus checks for the rest of their life.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Only thing Trump did, you like a motherfucker. Only thing Trump did was make the military complex richer. That's the only thing he did.
The only thing he did was kept peace in the world when nobody trying to go to war.
What peace he kept in the
That
world?
nigga say he got peace in the world.
I'm talking about where it matters. Us and Russia didn't have no beef. We was cool.
Who fight
Yeah.
This soft ass liberal wanted to
He
make
put
it.
China in their place too.
He put China in his place. China fucking dog Trump. Why do you think Trump gave all that money to no farmers in the Middle West, the Midwest? Because China was dogging his ass. They wasn't giving it to Trump.
Because Bill Gates was paying them all that money to burn their crops.
He don't want to hear that. See.
Hey, Trump did let a couple of black people out of prison too.
Hey, he did. Hey, ain't Bill Gates on the World Reform group now too?
Actually, that started on Biden. I mean, that started on Obama. Really,
I want to say he part one of the founders as well. CC.
Yeah, he is, and he's still up there talking about the next COVID going to be 10 times as worse as the last one.
Who that?
Biden? The pandemic is over with.
Nah,
Biden
Bill
said the
Gates.
pandemic is over with. He said it's over with the other day. He admitted it was over with.
What's up?
And the thing about that is,
next year.
he said it was over with, and then when he said that, people got mad at him on the right because he said that. Oh, is it true? Is it really over with?
Man, we don't be Biden talking about Kong. What the hell
He
you
a
talking
liar.
about?
Trump going to be in jail in 2024, so you got to worry about him running
Hey, I bet you we all know this. A damn Democrat won't be president.
That's a lie. Guarantee it will.
I bet you they won't.
Again.
Put money on it.
No, y'all don't think Democrat coming back?
Not no time soon.
Nah, they tired of that mess.
It's gonna be hard to beat Trump if he runs 24, man. I'm telling you.
But I'm gonna say good night. But y'all keep thinking that though. I guarantee you have a Democratic president.
Hey, call that black nigga in the white man house that he was talking about. That the one be snitching on all the other slaves. Hey.
How about your question about Lee, guys? Hold on. Let me ask you a question about Lee, guys. What's the difference between a Republican and a Democrat when it comes to a black man?
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Are we talking about Trump and Biden?
I'm not talking about Trump and Biden. I'm talking about Republican Party, Democrat Party. What's the difference?
There's no difference.
Nah, no difference.
That's my point.
There's a big difference.
My point is, Donald Trump did for black folks.
Donald Trump ain't did shit for a nigga. Donald Trump ain't did shit for a nigga.
He did shit for us. He did both. Hey, hold on, Carl. Y'all niggas was mad at Trump because he told y'all how he feel instead of went behind your back and did your dirt.
Ain't did shit.
Hey,
You know, like
what
how
they say?
Obama
Didn't black employment go up?
Yep.
The unemployment rate went
And
down under Trump. I'm just saying what they be saying.
New businesses started.
Let me address that now. See, when Trump came into office, unemployment for black people was at 7.9, I believe. 7.9. Obama, hold on. Obama, when he took over, unemployment for black people was at 16%. It was at 16.7%, right? Obama moved the needle down like 8%. No one gave him credit for that. Trump come into office and moved the needle 2%, and then all of a sudden now he's the king. He did so much for black people because he moved the needle 2%. Obama moved the needle 8%. He didn't get no
forgot
credit.
them stimulus checks though. That carry a lot of weight.
Come on, let's be real.
And them stimulus checks carry a lot of weight now.
Yeah, apparently.
Niggas was eating, man. Niggas was eating under Trump, man. I'm just saying.
I got to go.
Apparently,
I got to go sleep, man. It was fun
all right,
talking to y'all.
Carl, man. Thanks for hopping on, brother.
I gotta go. Y'all have a good night.
Appreciate you.
All right, player.
All right, man.
Hey,
Oh,
classic slick
man.
ass wait. Good and well that Kong say he on his way out to throw his Democrat his Democrat
Right. No,
little
we gonna hold them hostage for another 15 minutes.
yeah. Classic ain't right, man. Classic ain't right, dog.
I'm
Hey,
telling you,
y'all,
hey,
I'm about to get ready and take my ass in the house, man. It's been real fun. But your boy Curl got to run. You did. Got to run my big ass up in this house. You understand? Sit down and look at me a little football. No, you know what? I'm about to get ready and go play me a little football. How about that? Make sure y'all sub to my gaming channel. If I find my mic when I get in the house, we can talk some shit on there while I'm trying to crush some niggas' heads. You did. But I'm gonna get on up out here from outside. I think my wife's asleep now, but I'm gonna call and see if she need me to go get her some medication before I go in the house. But thank y'all for coming through, hanging out with me, man. Appreciate y'all.
For sure.
All right, thank you. All right, Bree.
All right,
classic.
classic.
Hey, Bree, don't forget to put that PSA out for me.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got you.
All right, brother.
All right.
All right, CC. Hey, all right, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all kiss the one you love and tell your people that you love them, man, because you never know when that time may come. But till the next time we see each other again, y'all, be good to each other.
All
Peace.
right.
All right, Bree.